Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the annual Grove City High School homecoming football game. We are very grateful to be able to keep this tradition alive and celebrate homecoming together. First up, we have Miss Megan Boland and Mr. Owen Amick riding in a Stingray Corvette. It's being driven by Mr. Mark Amick and is owned by Hubbis Auto and Truck Supply. Next, we have Miss Belle Hughes and Mr. Jacob Sack riding in a Hot Wheels Camaro. It's being driven by Mr. Charlie Hughes and is owned by Laura Bensick. Next, we have Miss Amanda McNabb and Mr. Edwin Dadza riding in an SL 500 Mercedes. It's being driven by Mr. Sean McNabb and is owned by Hubbis Auto and Truck Supply. Next up is Miss Alexa Nemec and Mr. Matthew Howard. They're riding in a Ferrari California, driven by Mr. Kurt Hubbis and owned by Hubbis Auto and Truck Supply. Next, we have Miss Gracie Thomas and Mr. Samuel Norris. They're riding in a BMW Z3, driven by Mr. Eric Thomas and owned by Hubbis Auto and Truck Supply. Last, we have our former queen, Miss Mackenzie Haggart, and our former king, Mr. Brent Strange, riding in a 1969 Chevelle. It's driven by Mr. Dave Crowha and owned by Hubbis Auto and Truck Supply.
just go.
Let me see that. See where I had the numbers written in. I might have to go back. They didn't have it. You called it in.
No. It looks like we're the original.
Okay, so you have a pen, you can write it in. If not, I have to. Stand right behind me. I'm going to go up and check the video. They're using 3 cameras, so we didn't let them in the press box.
They got your back, huh?
Okay, it's working. Thank you.
When does the focus is such a right up until, right?
Oh yeah, it's 25 minutes. We gotta be here. We gotta be ready.
No, I just meant for like the stream. Like when
I'll
people
start
click
like
on.
5 to 10 minutes before I'll start.
Looks like they're all
Now introducing your 2020 homecoming court. First, we have Miss Megan Boland and Mr. Owen Amick. Miss Megan Boland is the daughter of Jason and Ann Boland. She is being escorted by Mr. Owen Amick. Her mini escort is Alexandra Badowski, daughter of Tanya Badowski. Megan's activities include Silkline, National Honor Society, Project Piers, Prom Club, Ski Club, and a 4-year soccer letter and 2-year captain. In the future, Megan plans to attend Lock Haven University for the 5-year physician assistant program and later live in a snowy area. Megan would like to give a shout out to her brother because he is her best friend. Mr. Owen Amick is the son of Mark Amick. Owen's activities include marching band, jazz band, and getting a C in math last year. In the future, Owen plans to attend Washington and Jefferson University and become a high school history teacher. Owen would like to give a shout out to the boys for always having his back.
Okay.
Megan Boland and Owen Amick.
We have
Next, we have Miss Isabel Hughes and Mr. Jacob Sack. Miss Belle Hughes is the daughter of Robin and Charlie Hughes. She's being escorted by Mr. Jacob Sack. Her mini escort is William Gearhart, son of Wendy and Tony Gearhart. Belle's activities include student council, advanced video, chamber singers, show choir, theater, Crossroads Dance Academy, class secretary, and she's a dance line captain. In the future, Belle plans to attend college to double major in early childhood education and special education, and she plans to eventually audition at Disney. Belle would like to give a shout out to her friends and family for the constant love and support. Mr. Jacob Sack is the son of Brian Sack and Amy Modafair. Jacob's activities include theater and thespian society, show choir, marching band, and National Honor Society. In the future, Jacob plans to become a mechanical engineer. Jacob would like to give a shout out to James Grill for giving him a discount at Burger King. Isabel Hughes and Jacob Sack. Next up, we have Miss Amanda McNabb and Mr. Edwin Dadza. Miss Amanda McNabb is the daughter of Sean and Lori McNabb. She's being escorted by Mr. Edwin Dadza. Her mini escort is Addie Jones, daughter of Brandon and Megan Jones. Amanda's activities include being a varsity letterman in volleyball, swimming, and softball. She is also involved in marching band, Silk Line, National Honor Society, Spanish Club, and a RILA leadership nominee. In the future, Amanda plans to go to college and major in neuroscience or biomedical engineering. She intends on providing for her older sister. Amanda would like to give a shout out to Cedar Point and Mr. Lego for making fun of her. Mr. Edwin Dadza is the son of Martin and Linda Dadza. Edwin's activities include cheerleading, diving, track and field, ski club, and Young Life. In the future, Edwin plans to go to college and become a psychiatrist and travel the world. Edwin would like to give a shout out to his sister Grace for being his bestest friend through any endeavor. Amanda McNabb and Edwin Dadza. Miss Alexa Nemec and Mr. Matthew Howard. Miss Alexa Nemec is the daughter of Jolie and Mike Montgomery. She is being escorted by Matthew Howard. Her mini escort is Mavis Montgomery, daughter of Jolie and Mike Montgomery. Alexa's activities include football cheerleading captain, track, ski club, student council, National Honor Society, Avita, French Club, and volunteering at Grover Manor and working at Blackout Burger. In the future, Alexa plans to attend a university down south, become some form of doctor, and see the world. Alexa would like to give a shout out to her amazing neighbor Jess for always doing her hair and giving her sodas. Mr. Matthew Howard is the son of Ron and Jennifer Howard. Matthew's activities include football, track, and National Honor Society. In the future, Matthew plans to attend college to major in chemistry and also play football. Matthew would like to give a shout out to his brother Ronnie for being there when needed and showing him what to do and what not to do in high school. Alexa Nemec and Matthew Howard. Last, we have Miss Gracie Thomas and Mr. Samuel Norris. Miss Gracie Thomas is the daughter of Eric and Paula Thomas. She's being escorted by Mr. Sam Norris. Her mini escort is Declan Thomas, son of Ryan and Lonnie Thomas. Gracie's activities include student council president, football cheerleading, swim team, track and field, and Avita. In the future, Gracie plans to attend college and have fun with whatever she decides to do. Gracie would like to give a shout out to her parents for loving and laughing with her whole life. Whoever said you were too old to have another baby was wrong. Mr. Samuel Norris is the son of William and Sharon Norris. Sam's activities include golf, basketball, Project Peers, and Envision Sports for the Blind. Sam has been a part of 3 region titles and 1 district title for golf. In the future, Sam plans to go to college for biohealth, attend PA school, and become a physician's assistant. Sam would like to give a shout out to his golf team, Gracie Thomas and Samuel Norris. Welcoming your 2019 Homecoming King and Queen, Brent Strange and Mackenzie Haggart. Miss Mackenzie Haggart is studying at the University of Pittsburgh and is planning on majoring in psychology on the pre-physician's assistant track. She enjoys exploring the city with friends and watching Pitt football. Kenzie would like to give a shout out to her family and send a little extra love to her little brother, Landon Haggart. Mr. Brent Strange is attending Kent State University remotely, where he is majoring in biology with a concentration in pre-medicine. Some of his current pastimes include looking at memes and trying to remain sane. King Brent and Queen Kenzie.
Yeah.
Now get ready for some football. We will be back at halftime to crown your 2020 Homecoming King and Queen. Go Eagles!
Mowry and Billy Dungy. Stay with us. It's Hickory and Grove City on Sports Radio 96.
I need this for this.
Yeah.
I do both. Yeah.
Is that?
I don't know.
Well, with their coaches, there was radio. That was first game, coronavirus.
All right, it's a 3, 2, 1. Welcome back.
Like right now,
All right, it's a 3,
Good evening,
2,
ladies and gentlemen.
1.
Welcome to Homecoming 2020, where tonight your Eagles host the Hornets of Hickory. Just a few housekeeping announcements tonight. Just would like to remind everyone that we need to practice social distancing. We need to practice social distancing, ladies and gentlemen. We need to make sure that we are 6 feet apart as much as possible. And also, there will be no spectators standing along the fence. No spectators standing along the fence. We greatly appreciate your support and help with this. Thank you.
Welcome back. Countdown to kickoff. Hickory, Grove City tonight. Big region matchup here at Forker Field, and we're being joined by head coach Bill Dungy of the Hickory Hornets. And coach, second half of the regular season, your team's in first place. Just a couple of your thoughts.
I think the first thing is just a unique year. Normally you get through the gauntlet, and now you got to do it all over again. Third one on the road makes it tough. Anytime you're coming out here to Grove City, makes it even tougher. Great opponent. Second time around, I think the team that won the first time is always at a disadvantage because obviously when you lose, you go back and critique that film a little bit more. So we just got to be ready to play, but happy where we're at. I mean, you can't be more happy than 3-0. We just want to continue to execute on offense and defense, continue to get better.
You see this team up close. You're seeing it on film. Where's your team improving?
I think first defensively tackling. First time we played them, and even the first half against the Tigers, we didn't feel like we tackled well. We missed a lot of tackles. The last 6 quarters, I think our tackle has improved. Our communications on defense has improved. Then I think on the offensive end, it's just our execution. Small things. We show the guys the film, missteps by our linemen, misassignments, or maybe a route is a step too short by our receivers. So little things like that, I think we're improving, and we want to continue that today.
One thing that hasn't changed with COVID, when you get to October, you want to start peaking.
Yes.
Do you feel like your team is arrows moving forward?
I definitely do. I thought the first time against Grove City, we played one half of good football. Wasn't happy with the second half. I thought against the Tigers, we played a second half of good football. Wasn't happy with the first half. And then last week, we only played into one drive into the second half, and I thought every drive and every minute that our ones played, they were on it. So hopefully that continues. Our goal is to play 4 quarters, 48 minutes of Hickory Hornet football.
I know you like to call a lot of different plays for Michael Henwood, but if all is going well, would you rather have him run or pass?
I think it's really just what the defense gives us. We don't necessarily go into the game saying we want to get Michael so many runs. I was telling our staff this week, he's at best when it's just organic when he runs, all right? So when we try to force it, I think that's not the way. And I've kind of learned that over the years. I remember when I had Alex Myers, it was the same way. Just let it happen. So really it's whatever the defense is giving us. If they're going to crowd the box, then we know we can throw. If they're going to give us running lanes, then we'll run the ball.
You're facing a Grove City team you know very well, obviously very talented. Just a couple of your concerns.
Number one, it starts with Logan Breeze. I think you talk about improvement. I think he's really getting into a groove over the last 2 weeks. The biggest thing is big plays. If they're going to move the ball, you want them to move it, 3-4 yards at a time. You don't want to give up passes over your head. So that's our thing. We always try to win the explosive play battles, plays of 25 yards or more. We've been on the right side of that for 3 straight games, and we want to continue that.
A couple keys tonight for Hickory to win.
Number one starts with the explosive plays. Number two, getting off the field on third down, something we did very well. I was worried about that last week against Slippery Rock. We did that, and we've really done that all season. And number three, as I said, week one, is winning the line of scrimmage. I think the team that wins the line of scrimmage tonight makes the explosive plays and gets off the field on third down and have the best chance to win.
Coach, thanks for your time. Best of luck.
Thanks, Bob.
Bill Dungy, head coach of Hickory Hornets, will come back. More countdown to kickoff. Hickory, Grove City tonight, right here on Sports Radio 96.7.
Edition of the Grove City Eagle Marching Band. The band opens their pregame presentation with Gonna Fly Now. And please remain standing for the Grove City alma mater.
Welcome back. Countdown to kickoff. Grove City, Hickory tonight. Big region matchup. We're being joined by head coach Sam Mowry.
You run into them again in the playoffs. So, but it's unique, and it's sort of neat in a way, you know, to be able to see some of these rivalries the second time around. So, you know we have our hands full tonight, and this is a confident, talented Hickory team, and you know, but we're excited for the challenge and excited to be able to get out there and give it our all tonight.
How's your team improved since your first week one matchup?
I think we've had a lot of improvement from week one to where we've been, and just, you know, still overall we're a young team, and many players that first night, that was their first time starting on a Friday night or playing both ways or one of those situations. So I think definitely from week one, and really after the first quarter of week one, we started to wake up a little bit. The kids have just played with a lot more confidence, a lot more enthusiasm, a lot more passion, and you know, we've just been really happy with the way they've responded to that. Obviously not the way you'd want to start a football season, especially after, you know, everything that's happened, but they've really responded well and had a lot of positivity, and you know, I think each week we've got a little bit better, and we're looking forward to, you know, making another improvement tonight.
Good news getting some of your players back, a couple players that have been key parts of this team.
Yeah, you know, injuries are obviously a part of any season, and you know, hope to stay as healthy as you can. And so tonight, yeah, we get a few of our players back that we've missed over the couple weeks. And not only that, you know, what they do on the football field, but also great kids that step up as leaders, 2 captains that have been out, you know, the last week or couple weeks. And nice to have them back. And really for, you know, in the case of Matt Howard as a senior, you know, you have, as of this point, you know, you have a short and limited senior season, and you hate to see those kids miss any time that they get on the field.
How important is it to get Logan Brees into a rhythm here tonight?
Always important in any game. I mean, just the whole, you know, focus of the offense is we have to get our run game going. We like to get that going a little better than we did the first time around, and you know, Logan being in rhythm and confident in his decisions, which he has been over the past couple weeks, and just, you know, getting those first few completions, getting in the flow of a game, those are always really important.
As a guy that's coached and also as a former very good quarterback, just describe Michael Henwood a little bit.
Oh, he's a special player. I mean, a special player, and from what I know of Mike, even off the field, just he's a special kid all the way around. You know, great kid, great leader. I can see that as an opposing coach, and the way he carries himself and handles himself on game, and you watch those things on film, and so you know, I think it's just important. You know, as a coach, you watch what they can do on the field, and you see the kind of people that they are off the field, and that's more important. And Michael, he's a special football player, special kid, and you know, just so dangerous. I mean, the footballs that he throws and puts them right on the money, puts them in tight holes, and you know, in a place where nobody else can get them, and then, you know, you think you have him bottled up, and he breaks a run, and there aren't too many people that are going to catch him, that's for sure. So you gotta make sure you're getting everybody to the football. But he is just he's an outstanding football player, fun player to watch on film, not as fun to prepare for.
A couple keys tonight for Grove City to win.
You know, we're really focused on our execution. I mean, offensively, you can't have any turnovers. You know, you have to play clean, crisp footballs, get first downs, keep the ball moving. Then on the flip side, defensively, we need to force turnovers and steal a few possessions, and you know, slow them down, getting behind the sticks early. And special teams, as always, I feel like we go through the same keys. Special teams, we have to be clean. Those are plays that can really change the momentum of a football game. So being clean on our special teams.
Coach, thanks for your time. Best of luck.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Sam Mowry, head coach of the Grove City Eagles. We'll come back. Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding, starting lineups and the kickoff. Grove City, Hickory tonight right here on Sports Radio 96.7.
Off the sidelines and back into action. Our medical and rehab team features board-certified orthopedic surgeons Dr. James Boniface and Dr. Stephen Hand. In addition, our nationally board and state-certified athletic trainers are on the sidelines, and specially trained PTs and OTs are here to meet your needs. Visit the Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Centers with convenient locations in Hermitage, Mercer, and Hubbard, Ohio. Reinhardt's Insurance Agency is proud to honor the Mercer County Male and Female Athletes of the Month. Reinhardt's honors Hickory golf standout Mackenzie Gustis as the September Female Athlete of the Month. Reinhardt's Insurance also honors Hickory football star Michael Henwood as the September Male Athlete of the Month. Congratulations to Hickory's Mackenzie Gustus and Michael Henwood, as they are the September Reinhardt's Insurance Agency Athletes of the Month. Go to reinhardts.com for more information.
So, I'm in a grocery store, perusing the pharmaceutical aisle, doing the best I can without my bifocals to read these labels that say things like benzalkonium chloride or a diphosphate something or other. What does that do exactly? Well, you're certainly not going to get answers in a grocery store, are you?
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy in Hermitage has the answers you're looking for. So bring your prescriptions and your questions to the Medicine Shop Pharmacy, East State Street in Hermitage.
I'm Karina Deal, and we've been selling cars at Deal Automotive for over 25 years. We work to understand your needs, make you feel comfortable, and that's the core of our success. With dealerships in 5 counties, we're also a proud partner in community events and support local high school sports. We want to be a part of your community. That's who we are. We're Deal Automotive. Our prices bring people in. Our people keep them coming back. When the time is right, check out dealauto.com and meet our family.
The first quarter is being brought to you by Sharon Regional Sports Medicine, the area's most comprehensive provider of sports medicine and sports rehab services.
Back here on a fall night, as fall is coming, and we're looking to maybe at the end of the game we might even hit the 30s as we get to the end of this game tonight. Frost warning tonight for all you that still have some plans out there. Get them covered. But it's going to be cold, but it's going to be fun. It's Grove City Hickory. I'm Mark Slazak with Bob Greenberg. We've got Andy Ryder back in the studio, and we're getting ready to go. Bob, time for some starting lineups.
Today's starting lineups are brought to you by Penn Ohio Roofing. Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding, siding, windows, and more. Find out more at pennohiorc.com. We believe Grove City has won the toss and deferred. Hickory will get the ball to start this game. And they will look like this. Up front, the center is the senior, Michael Trincasi. The guards are Colin Richards and Sammy Mancino. The tackles are Dalton Beatty and Joey Fazzone. Wide receivers, Jackson Pritz, Ramarian Whitehead. Tight end is Rocco Iacino. Halfback is Matty Canone. The running back, the junior Clay Wiesen. And the quarterback, the senior Michael Henwood.
And on the defensive side for Grove City, the up front will be Gage Dagonski and Dylan Winger at the tackles. Nate Wadsworth and Cole Hammerman are the ends. Outside linebackers, Anthony Pereira and Anthony Nemec. Zach Martin and Curtis Hubbis, the inside backers. Gavin Lutz and Logan Brees on the corners. Zach Rogers is back at safety. Grove City in a black uniform today. We got gold numbers. They got a black helmet with some gold striping. Got a gold number on that helmet as well. Gold GC on the side. Hickory in the white uniforms. For this evening game, they have a white helmet as well. Red numbers, red striping, some black outline as well.
Well, the one fallout from not having any real crowd here tonight, we have a little bit of people, but normally when we come up here for homecoming night, for where we come, it's tough to get into the stadium. I mean, there's traffic, towns backed up, all kind of cars, and unfortunately tonight we did not have that problem.
No, it was smooth getting in, and
I say unfortunately because I'd rather have fans here.
Absolutely. So that's where we are, and we're here, and we're ready, and the officials have had their meeting at the center of the field, and now the Grove City kick team making their way out, and we'll get this one going.
Riley Smoot, head official tonight. Mercer County crew, of course. And not a cloud in the sky. Still a little bit of sun, a little bit of light, I should say. But that won't last long.
So it'll be John Hake to tee it up for Grove City. The return team making their way out of the field now as well. Grove City field, Bob, and this is the first time we've looked at the new turf here at the stadium. Looks wonderful.
Yeah, it's spectacular. I posted a picture earlier on Twitter, and it really job well done, much needed, and kudos to the school district for investing money into their sports programs.
Cadona and Headwood are the deepest two, and they'll have another set that'll sit at around the 30-yard line. Hake last week against Sharon is usually pooching the ball around the 30-yard line. We'll see what he does, whether he'll do the same or kick it deep. And we're underway. Hake to the ball, foot into it, a short kickoff to the far side, and is grabbed over there by Wiesen, coming across the field 25. Stutter step there and down at about the 26-yard line. That's where Hickory will start first and 10.
You mentioned Hake. Again, a matchup of two pretty good kickers here. You got Lucas Jones, a freshman kicker on the Hickory side, and of course we've seen Hake These two guys are two of the top kickers in Mercer County for sure.
Michael Henwood, the quarterback, meets with the squad, and Coach Dungy on the far side before they make their way onto the field.
And what's interesting, Coach Dungy talked about that when Michael's running, it's more organic. When they're running plays to him with his legs, it's not as natural. So
Pritz will be the lone receiver to the right. They'll have trips to the left. Wiesen comes in motion. Henwood in the shotgun. Back to pass. Looking. Now looks right. Going long for Pritz in the air, and it is tipped away. A diving play by Lutz to knock it out of the hands of Pritz at the 35.
Yeah, Henwood looked left, had a lot of receivers on this side, and then went back to the single coverage. And Gavin Lutz and Jackson Pritz were kind of bumping a little bit down the field, a little bit of contact, no call. It'll be 2nd and 10 now for the Hornets.
They bunch 3 to the left, put Wiesen in motion to the left. He looked to the left for a long time, and I think all along he wanted that matchup on the right, and a good play by Lutz to knock it away. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Hickory. Whitehead and Canone to the right. Henwood fake handoff, keeper up the middle, dive across the 25 out to about the 29-yard line. And there's a flag on the play.
On the far side there, Mark. So it's on the Hickory side of the field, so it looks like there may be a formation set up or a procedure of some. So could be a case where they'll decline it since Hickory didn't get anything.
It is procedure against Hickory. Penalty decline. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
3rd down.
3rd down and 10, right? Waiting for the yard markers to change.
So it'll be 3rd and 10 now for the Hornets. And in their first matchup, Grove City went basically 3 and out on their first 3 possessions. Hickory scored on 3 of their first 4 possessions.
Pritz to the near side, trips to the far side. Henwood with Wiesen on his right. On 3rd down and 10, Hickory from their own 28. Henwood straight drop. Looking, ducks through, gonna get hit, gonna get sacked. Pulled down from behind. In traffic to grab him.
Dagonski.
Yep. Gage Dagonski making the play. And a 4th down situation on the sack. He's going to lose yardage back to the 24-yard line, and with 4th and long, the punting situation for Hickory.
And just right up the gut there was Dagonski. He is 6 foot, 250-pound junior, and was able to track down Henwood, and it'll be 4th and 14, and the Hornets will punt it away.
Dalton Beatty set to kick it away. It's a high snap, and Beatty will get his foot into it end over end. Going to bounce at midfield, bounce again, now take a Hickory roll, and continue to roll down to the Grove City 42-yard line. So that's where Grove City will set on offense for their first possession after forcing Hickory into the 3 and out. Logan Brees will be the quarterback, Curtis Hubbis the running back. We'll see some of Anthony Nemec there as well. Zach Martin, the H-back tight end. Gavin Lux, Anthony Pereira, and John Hake, the wideouts. Nate Wadsworth, Dylan Winger, Gage Dagonski, Matthew Howard returning lineup, and Max Myford, the offensive line.
So Grove City will start 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
3 receivers left, 1 to the right. And Brees on 1st down. Hard count, and then looks to the sideline for the play call. Motion man Martin from slot left. Now to the H-back position, hand to Hubbis. Up the middle, Hubbis will break it to the outside, pushing towards the 45-yard line, and going to be stopped at about the 44, so a couple of yards on 1st down.
Hickory defense looks like this. Up front, the ends are Sammy Mancino, and quickly Grove City right back to the huddle. We'll try to get these starters in a minute.
We'll see if they snap it. Now, get him now, as they look to the sideline.
The defensive line, Trincasi, Hunter Dunham, and Sammy Mancino. The linebackers, Beatty, Icino, and Pritz. The secondary, to Sean Cameron, Romarian Whitehead, Michael Henwood, and Keenan Scullin.
2nd down and 8. Pereira in motion in front of the pattern, and they will hand it to Pereira over the left side. Pereira going to run it across the 50. He's got a 1st down far side as he takes the handoff on the jet sweep, and he's down to the 42, 43-yard line of Grove City, 1st down.
And that'll be a pickup of about 15 yards on the play for Pereira.
It's his first carry of the year.
First carry of the year for Pereira, and Grove City move the chains into Hickory territory at their 46.
Shotgun for Brees. He's got Hubbis behind him, so more of a pistol set there. And 2 receivers to the right. It's Hake and Pereira.
Just looked at the replay on that, and it was definitely a handoff. So.
Oh, yeah. I saw him stick it in there. Receivers wide to the left as well. Fake handoff. Brees going long. Near side. It's a fight for the football, and it's incomplete. Intended right side for Pereira. Canone was right there as well. And that ball incomplete.
So Grove City tries to do the same, going deep on their first possession like Hickory. Neither team connecting. It'll be 2nd and 10 now for the Eagles.
Two to the near side, one far side on 2nd down and 10 for Grove City. Hake and Pereira near side. H-back just behind right guard is Martin. Lutz wide to the left. 2nd down and 10. Pereira in motion. Fake handoff to him. Give it to Lutz. Leaps over the pile and gets submarined. He'll get to the 45.
And double check that. I think that was Hubbis there.
It was Hubbis.
Yes.
What did I say?
You said Lutz.
Oh, that is Hubbis.
22-28.
I was looking at actually Lutz coming in motion, so just misspoke there. So Hubbis on the carry for just one. 3rd down and 9. Hubbis will come out of the lineup. And Nemec in. Here's the snap. Only one guy ready. They're going to fire down the left side. It's a little bit of a trick play. It's going to work to Gavin Lutz. He's inside the 10. Then he's down to the 5. A bit of a trick play. Nobody moved except the snap and Lutz. No movement. Trick play works. Big first down.
41 yards from Brees to Lutz.
Almost looked like a mistake, but Gavin Lutz was flying down the left sideline. Brees was ready, and nobody else moved an inch along that offensive line. Here's a high snap and the handoff. It's Nemec up the middle. Nemec trying to now bounce it to the outside. He's going to get hit and dropped.
He'll lose maybe a yard as Beatty was in there.
Yep.
And Grove City has entered the McCandless, Ford, Mercer, and Meadville red zone. And how about that trick play?
I like that one. That's one I have to say I've not seen before. It's almost like the fake spike kind of play where nobody's doing anything, but just Lutz was going down the left sidelines and able to beat his man. All right, it's going to be 2nd down and goal from the 6-yard line. Motion man, Pereira. Hand up the middle. Nemec, and he's going to be hit and dropped this time.
Oh,
and a loss on the play.
That was Jackson Pritz.
So he came knifing through the hole, knocking him down back at about the 7-yard line. Loss on the play. Going to be 3rd down and goal.
So Grove City with a golden opportunity here to take the lead. Finds himself 3rd and goal at the 9.
And Brees with the play call and then look to the sideline. All sitting just inside that 8-yard line. And about the 7, 3rd and goal. Snap to Brees. Hand to Hubbis. Up the middle, pushing a pile and going to get down to the 5-yard line, but no closer. And now decision time for Coach Mowry as it's 4th and goal from the 5.
Pritz and Isino with the tackle there. So now you're right, 4th and goal now for Grove City at the Hickory, called right inside the 5, and they're going to go for it.
Leave the offense out there. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Brees now looks to the sideline.
We talk about Hake. Obviously, this is well within his range if they wanted to kick a field goal, which they still might. They could even take a delayed game if they have to.
Right now, still plenty on the play clock. 3 right, 1 left. Here's the snap to Brees. Fake handoff. Fire end zone. Incomplete. Intended for a slanting Lutz, but incomplete. Covered there by the freshman Scullin, making his first start with a ball incomplete and a turnover on downs for Grove City.
So big.
A nifty play that got him in position on 1st and goal, but unable to pop it through. And now Hickory back out offensively for the 2nd time. First time they were 3 and out. 2 receivers flanked to each side of the formation. And a pistol set for Henwood, I should say. And the handoff up the middle will go to Wiesen. Wiesen out to the 10-yard line.
Get about 5 there.
So 2nd down and 5. Hickory moving right to left in the white uniforms. Grove City in the all-black. Homecoming night at Grove City. 2 to the near side and Pritz and Canone. To the far side Whitehead and Iacino stacked on that right side. More of a shotgun set this time with Henwood. To his right side is Clay Wiesen. Takes a snap on 2nd and 5. He is looking, firing right side. Leaping catch made by Whitehead. In traffic, takes a big hit, and he hangs on. And that's going to be a first down for the Hornets as he is out at about the 27, 28-yard line.
It picked up about 17. Big hit on the play, as you said. My goodness. He hung on to that ball, and that is something I'm sure college coaches would like to see on that one.
Mark it right at the 26, first down and 10. Had to make a leaping catch and then just got hammered from behind.
I think that was Lutz over there who laid the wood to him, but no avail.
4 wides. Keeper, Henwood, on the fake handoff up the middle 30, and he is across the 30 out to about the 32.
And you get about 5 there.
Let's see where they mark it. Give him the 33. Ball just short of that 33-yard line. At the tip of the ball away.
Got to put the lights on here in the box. Got the old eyes.
2 receivers will be to the left in Pritz and Iacino. As Hickory looks to the sideline for the play call.
5:25 to go here. First quarter. We have no score. Hickory and Grove City.
Henwood with the 2nd and 5. There's a motion man, and in front of him, that's Canone. There's a motion right to left. Fake handoff, Henwood. Quick throw on the fastball. It's incomplete this time. Whitehead had a hand on it for a moment, but then stripped away as Lutz had a hand in there to get a piece of the football, and the ball incomplete. Would have been enough for a first down.
Yeah, once again, the freshman Gavin Lutz coming up big defensively. And Whitehead, as you said, had a hand on the ball, but Lutz able to break it up. So it'll be 3rd down now, and closer to 4 now for the Hornets at their own 33-yard line.
No score in this one. First quarter, 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Henwood in the shotgun takes the snap, fakes a handoff, looking to his right, fires pass, is going to be caught. It's going to be a first down. Struggling forward that looks like Rocco Iacino. He'll have the first down out to the 45-yard line.
That'll be 12 yards here for Rocco Iacino. And the Hornets move the chains, a big 3rd down conversion out to the 45-yard line.
Boy, Henwood throws quite the fastball in rhythm over the top and able to hit Iacino for his first catch. Hickory picks up the first down at their own 45. Moving right to left in this opening quarter. Their second possession. 3 receivers left. 1 to the right. Snap to Henwood. Quick throw. Near side. Canone with the catch. Trying to get to the outside. Gets a stiff arm. Gets pulled down by that stiff arm, though, as Martin hangs on. He put his stiff arm out. Martin just grabbed the hand and ripped him down.
Yeah, stiff arm did not work. Zach Martin, who is a tackling machine, brings Canone down for a 1-yard loss. It will be 2nd and 11.
Canone just motioned back towards the formation and got a quick throw to the outside. And then as he tried to turn that corner with his stiff arm, Martin just grabbed that arm and ripped him down. 2nd down and 11 for Hickory. Ball on the 44-yard line, their own 44. With 4:01 to go first quarter. Here's Iacino in motion. Right to left, and we got movement. Hickory jumped the snap on the far side, and it's going to be a procedure call.
The stiff arm never worked for me. My arms are too short. Got to have long arms to be able to stiff arm. So I never tried that back playing backyard football.
You have any stiff arm moves when you were a wrestler? When you were,
no,
you had to something like that, right?
Nah.
Isn't there anything like that? No.
So it'll be 2nd and 16 here for the Hornets back to their own 39-yard line.
Iacino motions right, so now he's stacked on that right side. Coming in motion right also is Canone. There's 3 on that side now. Snap to Henwood on 2nd and long. Henwood looking, firing deep over the middle, and Canone open, made a leaping catch. He's on the run to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and he scores. Matty Canone from Michael Henwood.
61 yards. Henwood to Canone, a fingertip catch by Canone in stride, and the Hornets strike first here. They lead 6-0.
Well, he threw it right over the shoulder, the fastball, Henwood, and reaching out to make a great catch. Not breaking stride was Canone, and the Hornets on the board first with a 6-0 lead, and Lucas Jones on to attempt the extra point. So Jones at the goal to our left. Snap is back. Ball is down. Kick is up, and the kick is good. With 3 minutes and 38 seconds to go here in this first quarter of action, it is Hickory 7, Grove City nothing. We're back with more in a moment. Your home for high school football, Sports Radio 96.7. 96.7. 96.7.
The pace of business is... Just like you. Member FDIC. Visit us online at mcsbank.com.
As the weather cools down, stop by O'Neill Coffee for one of their amazing new fall signature drinks. Try the Harvest Moon, a lively combination of pumpkin and maple, or in Autumn Orchard, a refreshing blend of apple, maple, and macadamia nut. Also new this fall at O'Neill Coffee, the Pumpkin Apple Cider and the Pumpkin Chai Milkshake. Grab a bag of pumpkin spice or Autumn Harvest coffee to enjoy at home. Don't forget, you can pre-order on the O'Neill app and pick up curbside, next to the post office in West Middlesex, or online at o'neillcoffee.com.
The first quarter is being brought to you by Sharon Regional Sports Medicine, the area's most comprehensive provider of sports medicine and sports rehab services.
All right, Hickory goes 95 yards on the touchdown drive in 7 plays after Grove City had turned it over on downs at the 5. And there's Anthony Legg with the kickoff. We'll get the recap for you in a moment. It's going to hop up to Nemec. Nemec across the 25. He's to the 30-yard line, and he'll be down across the 30 to about the 32. That's a 61-yard pass from Henwood, his 12th touchdown of the year through the air to Matty Canone. He's his 5th reception. Lucas Jones with a point after, and now Hickory on top 7-0.
So Grove City, who great start here, all things considered, defensively stopped Hickory, got the ball down inside the Hickory 10, but not able to score. Now some find themselves down here 7-0.
They start at their own 32-yard line, moving left to right. 3:33 to go here in this opening quarter. In motion, Pereira in front of the set. Double fake, pass out into the flat, intended for Martin, incomplete from Brees. He sent Hake long on that right side, trying to clear space and fake to Pereira, who came in motion, but then unable to make the connection between Brees and Martin. It'll be second down and 10. Two receivers near side, fake handoff. Brees, shoulder fake, looking long right side, incomplete as Canone and Pereira bumping it around midfield, and the ball well over the head of everybody.
Hickory just doing a good job of clogging up the receivers coming off the line of scrimmage. Just not a lot of space, and Logan Brees getting some pressure up front, so not a lot of time there. 3rd and 10 now for the Eagles.
Grove City quickly to the line of scrimmage. They have not really gone fast break yet. He'll take the snap now. Will Brees back to pass, looking left, and it's a screen, and it's caught, but a hit right away and brought down was Lutz, as there to make the play was Scullin as soon as he caught the football.
So the freshman with his first start makes a big play defensively. Scullin, that is. Lutz will lose about 4 yards. So it'll be 4th and 14 for the Eagles at their own 28, and they will have to punt it away.
That matchup of the freshmen, Lutz and Scullin there, and punting situation for Grove City. Hickory sending Canone and Whitehead back around midfield. As Hake is going to be the one to kick it away. He's going to stand back at about the 12-yard line. So Lutz takes the snap, steps into it, left foots it out to Canone, line drive kick, bobbled, but holds on at the 45. Can't go right, tries to go left, breaks a tackle, ball's free. There may have been a face back. Grove City picks it up, but I think we might have a face mask on the play. We'll see. Got whacked in the head, then the ball came out, and it'll be a critical call here.
Yeah, I think that is the call. Grove City recovered the fumble, but I think that's going to go all for naught, as it looked like an Eagle had his hand. As we're looking at the replay here, that no question there was a face mask on the return, so I think that will be negated, and it will be Hickory ball, and they'll be marked off from their own 42, so they'll get the ball into Grove City territory.
Yeah, flags are sent to the 42. That's where it occurred. They're talking to the Grove City coaches.
Couple quick updates. Farrell 6, Sharpsville nothing. Anthony Stallworth touchdown.
It is a personal foul face mask on Grove City.
So that will.
And that's basically what caused the ball to come out, too. It was the grab of the face mask, the twist of the
And
ball.
actually, they don't have to make them repunt. That's on that because Grove City recovered it.
Yeah.
So they don't have to repunt now.
Yeah, because if
can't-
Hickory refuses the penalty.
Correct. So that was.
They didn't make it. They marked it off, Bob. They marked it off, so there must have been a choice. So they're just going to mark it from the place where the penalty occurred. They'll mark the 15, and right like you mentioned the first time, it'll be Hickory ball at the Grove City 43.
I'm not sure about this. So Grove City, Hickory accepted the penalty, but how would they get the ball? This is interesting here.
Two receivers
Either
right,
way.
one to the left, back to pass. Henwood rolling right, fires a pass out to Wiesen in the flat, caught it inside the 40, and he will run down to the 38-yard line, grabbing about 5 on the first down play.
So the penalty was accepted. But
Grove City had ultimately recovered the ball down the field. The penalty marked from the spot of the foul.
I'll have to check with this when we get a break here. That's an interesting ruling by the officials. Not sure how Hickory got the ball when they didn't recover the ball.
Two receivers right, one to the left. Henwood with double sidecars will hand to Wiesen. Running over the right side, cut back at the 35 and run into the Grove City bench far side.
You get about 3 there.
Yeah,
Lutz and Pereira on that side defensively.
Put him right at that 35-yard line. Third and short for Hickory. Hickory on top 7-0. The 3-0 Hornets leading the Grove City Eagles here in Grove City on their homecoming night. 1:56 to go first quarter. Mark Slazak with Bob Greenberg from legendary Forker Field. Receivers are wide to each side. We got a tight end on the left. And a handoff, Wiesen trying to sweep to the left, turns the corner, 35 to the 30, made a man miss, and he'll dive across the 30 and down near the 26-yard line. That's a Hickory first down.
7 yards here. Zach Rogers with a potentially touchdown-saving tackle in open space, but Wiesen showing some speed and little moves, and a big first down here for the Hickory Hornets.
And Wiesen running to the left, had just enough speed, gave a little bit of ground to turn the corner as Grove City had penetration on that left side, but just enough to get around the corner, and then once he did, he had the first down. So Hickory down to the 26-yard line. Canone wide to the left, Whitehead wide to the right. Pistol set for Henwood, and he'll hand it off to Wiesen. Wiesen over right tackle. He'll get down to about the 25-yard line, so short gain on the play.
That'll be Martin there, looks like, for another tackle, about a yard pickup for Wiesen. Another update, Mark. Big game in Region 1. West Middlesex and Reynolds are tied at 7, still in the first quarter.
And 2nd and 9 for Hickory, moving right to left. Here in the second quarter, they'll go back to the 4 wide out set. Whitehead and Iacino to the right, Pritz and Canone to the left. Everybody checking the play call on the sideline. Henwood with Wiesen on his right is in the shotgun. From the Grove City 25-yard line, now Wiesen will move to the left and then back to the right again. Snap to Henwood, fake handoff, shoulder fake, looking right, nothing there. Now he's running left, and he's being chased. He's to the 30, the 25, pitches the ball ahead, and it's incomplete as he flipped it underhand up the field, intended for Pritz. And just a kind of it was forward, and he was still beyond the line of scrimmage, just very odd looking. It almost looked like you'd be pitching an option pitch as he flipped it end over end, but didn't have enough on it to get it out to the receiver.
Yeah, it was close to the line of scrimmage. The line of scrimmage was about the 25. Henwood didn't want to get hit and lose yardage and threw it forward.
Actually threw it, in between a couple of Grove City players?
It was close, but definitely behind the line of scrimmage, but still Henwood trying to avoid a loss, so it'll still be 3rd down now and about 9.
Yeah, 3rd down and 9 for Hickory, moving right to left. 7-0 Hickory, 28 seconds to go in this first quarter. Whitehead is wide to the right. Pritz is wide to the left. Canone comes in motion left to right. Henwood in the shotgun. Claps his hands, takes the snap. Pressure coming up the middle, fires over the middle. A leaping catch is made. Did he hold on to it? I think he did. Oh, what a catch by Jackson Pritz for a first down right about the 10-yard line.
15 yards. What a catch by Pritz. And the Hickory Hornets have entered the McCandless, Ford, Mercer, and Meadville red zone. They're down to the 11 on another big third down conversion.
Jackson Pritz at 6'4", and a good leaper as well. Used all of it to go up and get that one. Got hit low and knocked to the turf, but hung on. And Hickory just outside the 10-yard line. They could get a first down, and they're going to let that first quarter clock run out, so we'll take the break. After one, our score is Hickory 7 and Grove City nothing. We're back with quarter 2 when we return on your home for high school football. This is Sports Radio 96.7.
Okay, class. Today, we're discussing what does a roof mean to you?
It means that I don't get rained on when I'm inside.
It means I can play my music loud and the neighbors can't hear it.
It allows my family to safely shelter in place.
It means that we can...
And your questions to the Medicine Shop Pharmacy, East State Street in Hermitage.
The second quarter is brought to you by Taylor, Kia, Chevy, and Toyota of Hermitage. Get the ultimate shopping experience and hassle-free credit approval. It's time for Taylor. Online at drivetaylor.com.
First and 10 for Hickory, leading 7-0 here against Grove City on a 61-yard touchdown from Matt Henwood to Michael Henwood, I should say, to Matty Cano.
Another quick score, Sharon Sippy Rock 7-7, end of one, down at Tiger Stadium. And it's 7-0 here, Hickory on top.
Motion left to right, Iacino. Henwood straight chop, looking, fastball into the flat, cut by Iacino to the 5, bowls to the end zone for a touchdown, and Hickory has taken a 13-0 lead.
That's an 11-yard touchdown pass from Henwood to Iacino. Henwood's second touchdown of the game, Iacino's first, and Hickory now up 13-0.
We got Iacino into the flat and just one man to beat, and able to bowl it into the end zone from there for the touchdown for Hickory. And Lucas Jones on to attempt the extra point. Timmy Krivosh to hold. And Logan Woods, normal holder, got injured in a JV game. Here's the kick. It is up, and it is good. And Jones boots it through from the right side, and it is Hickory 14, Grove City nothing. We'll take a break. We're back with more in a moment. You're home for high school football right here, Sports Radio 96.7.
Work ethic. Takes pride in a job well done. This is the kind of person you need. Express Employment Professionals can help, because we understand.
ExpressPros.com.
Maximize productivity while minimizing downtime with hardworking Kubota construction equipment. Only M&R Power Equipment brings you rental, rent-to-own, or low-rate financing options on the entire Kubota lineup, including the KX40, the world's #1 compact excavator, and Kubota's best-selling compact track loader, the SBL 65. Quality pays with Kubota construction equipment. Visit our store or arrange for an on-site demonstration. M&R Power Equipment on Route 18 in Hermitage and Route 68 in Butler.
The second quarter is brought to you by Taylor, Kia, Chevy, and Toyota of Hermitage. Get the ultimate shopping experience and hassle-free credit approval. It's time for Taylor. Online at drivetaylor.com.
8:43 the play, 8 plays, 43 yards the touchdown, 2:31 to get there, 11-yard pass, Michael Henwood to Rocco Iacino.
Iacino now with 4 touchdowns against Grove City this year. Third pass reception for a TD against the Eagles.
Kickoff to the up man, that's Rogers, grabs it and now gets outside 25, turns a corner 30, and out of bounds near the 35-yard line. So Zach Rogers, who missed the game last week with injury, back in there. And a nice return.
And Grove City will start at their own, it's like the 35. And they find themselves down 14-0. Had a chance to take the lead in this game as they, on a kind of a trick play, went on a 41-yard pass from Brees to Lutz. Took the ball all the way down to the 5-yard line of Hickory at 1st and goal and not able to score. And ever since then, it's been all Hornets.
And uncharacteristically now in a huddle. Do we have a flag maybe on the far side? That could be.
Oh, there you go.
And that's what it is.
Yeah, it might be against Hickory, I'm thinking, but we'll see.
Personal foul. It's a face mask.
No.
It's against Grove City.
Face mask against Grove City on the kick return. That is one you don't see very often.
No, not often at all. But you see the face mask on the team doing the returning, so they're backing it up.
And I still need a clarification. I'll try to get it at halftime about that other. The only thing I can think of is somehow, some way that maybe Hickory was given possession of the ball. Maybe he was down somehow. I don't know, but it sure looked like Grove City recovered that fumble.
Grove City now with the penalty will start at the 19-yard line, moving right to left. They'll stack 2 receivers to the left and 2 more out to the right. The snap to Brees and the hand up the middle, and very little hole there. I believe that was Hubis up the middle. It was. Nope, that was Nemec. Nemec 27 up the middle. Just a yard, yep.
I seen it with the tackle. And that penalty and everything that happened, it gave Hickory the short field. They were at the 43 to start that drive, so it was a key call.
2 receivers to each side. Hickory on top by a score of 14-0. Grove City moving right to left with 11:08 on a running clock here in the second quarter. And Brees takes the shotgun snap, hands it up the middle, and Nemec breaks a tackle, 25, spins and knocks over a man. He's out to the 30-yard and a first down on a strong run by Anthony Nemec.
Yeah, has a big run there, picks up about just about 10. Some nice blocking up front by the Grove City offensive line. A winger in the middle there, Dugonski, and now back to offense.
There's the snap. Here's Brees throwing up the sideline, and it is intercepted. It was off the hands, tipped in the air, and Canone with an acrobatic play to pick it off.
Absolutely spectacular play by Matt Canone. It looked like Pereira was going to catch that ball. Would have been a huge play, but Canone put his hand up kind of almost blindly, tipped it and then tipped it to himself. That is an amazing play by Matt Canone.
Yeah, Brees put a lot of air under it. The 6'4" Pereira out there and incomplete as Canone got a hand in there. The ball popped into the air, and then not only to tip it, but the presence of mind to grab it and pick it off as he goes to the ground. And Hickory taking advantage of the first turnover of the game, and they'll be set up at the 32-yard line, their own 32.
Boy, everything was perfect there. I mean, Brees Pereira had a step on Canone, and the pass was there, but give credit to Matt Canone with so far the play of the game, big time.
They'll mark it at the 37-yard line. And that's where Hickory takes over with a 14-0 lead. 2 receivers wide to the left. Iacino tight on that left side. Pritz wide right. And a fake handoff. Pressure coming. Fire over the middle. Caught by Iacino. First down yardage. He'll spin down near midfield.
And that'll be 12 yards there for Iacino.
Grove City selling out on that left side. Had some pressure into the face of Henwood, but he stood in there and fired the fastball across the middle for a first down to Iacino.
Henwood now 8 of 11 passing, 128 yards, 2 touchdowns here in this first half.
Both Brees and Henwood 3,000-yard passers.
A couple quick updates. After one, Farrell leads Sharpsville 21-7. Wilmington leads Greenville 27-0.
2 receivers wide to each side. First and 10 for Hickory. Motion man is Pritz. Little jet sweep pass. Pritz makes the catch, breaks a tackle, but cannot get back to the line of scrimmage as he's finished off by Hubis.
That'll be a loss of yard.
And they just had read perfectly by Grove City. 78, who went flying in. Is that Jacob Blair? That was Jacob Blair.
Yeah, Blair was in the backfield.
He was the one in the backfield, so Blair getting back to action. Almost broke it up on that little jet sweep pass, so loss of a yard on that pass.
Down to 9:35 to go here in this first half. Hickory leads Grove City 14-0.
2 receivers right, 2 more to the left. And Henwood will hand to Wiesen, and there is nowhere to go as he is hit right away at the line of scrimmage, and maybe another loss as Zach Martin knifes through and pops him down. Degonsky there as well.
Tom, there's a tackle right there. It's, number 4's always around the ball.
A loss, maybe another yard there. 3rd and 12.
Another big 3rd down here. Hickory's had a bunch of conversions on 3rd down in this game. That's been one of the, if not the key, one of the key stats here.
And this will be 3rd down and 12. Hickory in the white uniforms moving left to right here in this second quarter. Pritz is wide to the right. 2 receivers to the left. Iacino tight on the right side. Iacino now motions left. Snap to Henwood. Back to pass. Looking, avoids traffic, now fires down the field, caught for a first down. On the far side, the catch made by Canone, I believe, and he is skipping out of bounds.
And there's a flag back here at the line of, or behind the line of scrimmage. It'd be a pickup of
it's a hold.
Enough for a first down. It's going to be a holding here, which will negate a big first down. And boy, Henwood is just a real handful. You think you got him clogged up in the.
Yeah, and so that completion, Canone from Henwood is going to be erased. It was a.
And the down markers change.
Yeah,
it should still be third down.
Be 3rd down.
So they'll move it back.
They lost.
The mark was at the 40. That's where the hold was.
Yeah, they're going way back.
So it'll be basically about a 6 or 7 yard loss.
More than that.
Well, on the play plus the penalty. So it's going to be about a 16-yard loss, 17-yard loss. So Hickory needs to go all the way down to the 41-yard line. They need 28 yards.
Here's the snap to Henwood, rolling right to receivers on that side. He stops, he fires deep over the middle, and it is tipped away, nearly intercepted. You had 2 defenders there and one slow to get up.
That's Logan Brees, I think.
That's Brees.
And it looked like he may have got hit in the stomach. I think that's what it was. But he is coming up slowly. Let's hope that's what it was, but Brees may have to come off the field here.
He did wave to the sideline that he needs a break for a moment.
It'll be 4th down now. Looks like he's okay, though.
Yeah, he's just off for maybe the punt.
Boy, that was scary for Grove City fans, to say the least. Reynolds has scored again after a Middlesex fumble. They lead 22-7, end of 1.
Lutz the returner at the 35. Beatty set to kick it away. Takes a high snap and end over end kick near side, which will bounce in Grove City traffic. Take a huge Hickory bounce. Continue to roll inside the 40, inside the 35, and down near the 33-yard line. So good punt by Beatty. And Brees is coming back out there, Bob.
So Grove City, they will start at their own 33-yard line. They trail here 14-0. Grove City right now with 67 yards offense. Hickory with 136. Anthony Stallworth has scored his 4th touchdown in the first half.
Wow.
And Farrell leads Sharpsville 27-7.
Brees in the shotgun. Will hand near side to run up the middle. And a flag comes in at the end of the play. It was Hubbis on the carry. And a lot of flags coming in the middle of the field, an area that we'll normally see holding. We'll see what it is. They are clapping, though, the Grove City players clapping, so let's see what we have. Personal foul, face mask. All right, so face mask on Hickory. We'll tack on 15 more to the Hubbis run.
You'll get about, another update here, Mark. Sharon with a field goal. They have taken a 10-7 lead over Slippery Rock.
15-yard penalty, Eagles.
It'll be Jake Octor.
Jake Octor, yes.
Most likely.
So with the 15-yard penalty, the ball moved to Hickory's 47-yard line. So Grove City into Hickory territory, trailing 14-0.
Took the opening drive all the way down to the Hickory 5 before turning it over on downs. 3 receivers right, and Brees with a handoff up the middle. Hubbis putting the head down, gets out to the 45-yard line and down there for a gain of about 3.
Icino and Pritz. These are two pretty tough linebackers to be running out a lot.
Quick set for Grove City. Into the fast break. And no, we have movement. They might have got Hickory to jump, did they? Or did they move themselves?
No, wide receiver moved.
So Grove City on the hard count by Brees will lose 5.
And that, in week 4, it's got to drive Sam Mowry a little bit crazy. It's one of those, it's all about timing, and it's one of Grove City has a real unique skill set, and if you jump early, it takes a lot of that away.
2 receivers right, wing right, receiver tight left, Brees, handoff, Hubbs, stiff arm, turns a quarter 45 and wrestled out of bounds at about the 43-yard line. Curtis Hubbis with a nice run to set up 3rd and manageable here.
Cameron with the tackle for the Hornets and Grove City right back to the line of scrimmage.
And now we'll look to the sideline and snap it. Here's the handoff up the middle. Hubbis hitting the hole, though, and nowhere to go. So they tried a little trickery again that time. But it did not work out that time, as maybe a yard on the gain. What they did that time, Bob, is it normally they'll set, hard count, all look to the sideline. This time they all looked to the sideline and then simultaneously turned back in a second and snapped the ball. But Hickory was ready for that one. And it's 4th down.
Beatty with the tackle there for the Hornets. So 4th down now. Grove City 4th and 3. I think they're going to go for it here at the Hickory 41-yard line, trailing 14-0.
Nemec back in as the back. 2 receivers to each side, option left, pitch to Nemec, has room, 40-35, he's got a first down to the 30-yard line. So they gamble on 4th down, and Nemec on an option from Brees picks up the Grove City first down.
11 yards here for Nemec. Great play call by the Eagles, a lot of room for Nemec to run, and the Eagles move the chains down to the Hickory 30-yard line.
Hickory going to take a timeout, we'll take timeout as well with 6:24 to go. Here in this first half, Hickory 14, Grove City nothing. This is your home for high school football sports radio, 96.7.
To Hickory's Mackenzie Gustus and Michael Henwood, as they are the September Reinhardt's Insurance Agency Athletes of the Month. Go to reinhardts.com for more.
Eagles 1st and 10 at the Hickory 31-yard line. Eagles option once again. Brees to Nemec. Forced out of bounds on the far sideline. Gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7 from the 27. Anthony Pereira on the jet sweep for the Eagles. Gets really close to a first down. Maybe stepped out a little bit earlier. It'll be 3rd and 4 from the 25. Curtis bows his way for a gain of 1. It'll be 4th and 3 from the 24-yard line. Tackled by Trincasi for the Hornets. Curtis up the middle is met by number 55 and also Beatty, number 55, Sammy Mancino. Hickory will take over on downs. 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Takes the snap. Quick throw. Far side caught by Whitehead. And it's incomplete and hang on. Whitehead tried to catch it and turn up that far sideline, and ball slipped through his hands, incomplete.
Yeah, it's, when you get you're going to get a few chances against Hickory, and Grove City's had a couple chances, but give credit to the Hickory defense. They have stiffened up big time, and they've made some big plays to stop the Eagles' threat of trying to score.
2 receivers to the near side. 2 to the far side. And this time they'll stick it into the breadbasket of Wiesen, run to the right side. He's going to be knocked out of the line of scrimmage as Gavin Lutz comes up and makes a big play. Or maybe even a loss on the play at the very most, back to the line of scrimmage only.
Yeah, it's going to be probably, it's close. I'll make it a 0-yard run. Either way, Gavin Lutz, another fine play in open space. Another 3rd down now, 3rd and 10 for the Hornets.
Cameron was in there as a wideout. He's now back to the sideline. So it'll be Pritz and Iacino wide to the right. Canone slot on the left side. Outside of him is Whitehead. And Hickory with 4:09 to go on the clock first half. Now facing 3rd down and 10 from the Grove City 22. Henwood in the shotgun, takes the snap, fakes a handoff, looking left, now firing deep over the middle, aiming for Canone, tipped up, and it is intercepted on the deflection. Brees will pick it off. It's Grove City ball.
And Logan Brees with a big-time play. The ball got tipped up in the air. And who was that intended receiver? Was that
Canone?
Canone was down there, and Canone had made one earlier like that, but this time it was Grove City's Logan Brees with the interception. So Grove City will take over at their own 36-yard line. From the Hickory perspective, you could say, well, it's probably better than a punt, so no matter.
So first Hickory turnover. Grove City has had one as well. Grove City a couple of times turned it over on downs. And now the Eagles back at it. Moving right to left.
4th interception of the year for Michael Henwood.
Ball at the 36-yard line. And Brees. Option. And he'll pitch it right side and turn in the corner and out of bounds. Far side for Hubbis.
And he'll get, let's see where they marked that. Looks like about maybe 3 on the play.
Hubbis and Rogers check out. Nemec back in there as the back for Grove City. Lutz and Pereira wide to the near side.
Grove City, remember, gets the second half kickoff here. So, if they can go down and score, cut it to 1 score, then they get a chance maybe to come back and tie it. So this is really a key drive here for the Eagles.
Brees takes the snap, handoff up the middle. Nemec will bounce it to the outside, and Nemec across the 40 to about the 43-yard line.
Get about 4 there. Dalton Beatty with the tackle. Dalton Beatty is a really good football player.
No doubt.
Tough nose, always around the ball. One of the leaders of this team, no question about it.
Grove City 3rd down and short. Brees takes the snap. Again, a handoff. And Nemec breaks it to the outside, dives out of the tackle from Iacino, and I think he's going to be Well, he's going to be really close. So we're going to see where they put it down.
I think he got it, but they may, and we also have an injured Grove City player, Mark.
All right. And I've not given us a signal. We'll take the quick injury timeout. We'll take the break with a 14-0 Hickory win. Back with more to moment. Lead, I should say. Back with more to moment on your home for high school football.
The second quarter is brought to you by Taylor, Kia, Chevy, and Toyota of Hermitage. Get the ultimate shopping experience and hassle-free credit approval. It's time for Taylor. Online at drivetaylor.com.
All right, so an injury timeout.
Dylan Winger.
And brought to you by the Orthopedic and Sports Medicine team at Sharon Regional. Helps injured athletes get back on the move. Call 724-981-2522. And Winger, they just have him sitting up now at least.
As the starting left guard here for the Eagles. So my guess is, and we see, I think we'll see Jacob Blair maybe come back in now. I see his.
I do see 78 is out there.
He is out there. But Winger being helped off. So the night that Grove City gets a couple of their linemen back.
And Winger's got a big brace on that left knee, and that's the one he's not really putting much pressure on as he comes off to the near side. So it'll be 1st and 10. They did mark the first down during that time.
Hammerman's out there as well. Hammerman has started.
Yeah.
So Hammerman is out there as well on that line. But either way, it is a first down. So that's the result of that play. So a big first down there for the Eagles.
3:21 on the clock here, first half. Hickory 14, Grove City nothing, but moving the ball again. They've had a couple of nice drives into Hickory territory, but no points. Lutz and Pereira come to the near side. Martin will be a wing near side. And now he'll motion to the right. Snap to Brees, option right, pitch outside. Nemec tries to turn the corner, gets thrown back, and now run out of bounds.
Boy. And there was a bunch of Hornets over there. Beatty, and was that Wiesen, Icino.
Somebody got a big hand on him and spun him around.
And
that got him trying, and then he tried to gain himself and run again, and then ended up losing a couple more. Be second out at about 14. Quickly to the line of scrimmage, Grove City ready. Martin in motion, hand off up the middle, and short yardage there. As picking a way through was Nemec. And Nemec maybe a yard back. 3rd down and long.
So it'll be 3rd and 13 now for the Eagles as the clock continues to wind. Under 2:40 to go in this first half.
2 receivers wide, near side. Lutz in tight on that right side. Here's the snap, and Brees, a long straight drop, fires over the middle. They want a screen, and it's caught, but then immediately knocked down as Pritt's there to read the play. I think that was Lutz who caught it in a little screen, maybe gets a yard, and well read by Jackson Pritz to knock him down at the 44-yard line. Maybe 1, that's it.
Yeah, he got by Beatty, who was in the backfield, but you didn't get by Lutz. So now 4th down now for Grove City. And about 13 from their own 44. They will have to punt this away, I imagine.
Hickory sending just 1 returner back. Not quite sure if the punt will come or not.
Lakeview leads Sagertown 15-0.
Clock continues to run down to 1:44.
Remind you, halftime, we'll have all the scores, lock, stock, and barrel halftime scoreboard show. And now we have a Grove City timeout.
Grove City takes time. We'll do the same. Our score is Hickory 14, Grove City nothing. 1:37 to go in the first half. Back with more in a moment on your home for high school football sports radio. punting situation. Hake going to stand back at the 29 to kick it away. It is a 14-0 Hickory lead over Grove City. Minute 37 to go in the half. Canone going deep to return to about the 25-yard line. And the snap taken by Hake, the lefty, spins it towards the near sideline. It's going to go out of bounds. And we'll see where they mark it when the officials line it up. And coming up the field to the 30, and at the 35-yard line is where they'll mark it. So at the 35-yard line is where Hickory will take over, leading 14-0, a minute 31 to go here in this first half of play.
So Hickory with 2 timeouts remaining, and pretty multi-talented quarterback here. Knowing Billy Dungy, he's going to try to put an exclamation point on this first half. Up 14-0, but clearly will want more.
Pritz will come out wide to the near side. 3 receivers with Iacino in the middle. Going to the far side. Shotgun set. Snap to Henwood. Looks right, throws left. Caught by Whitehead. 40, center step, 45, and out to midfield for a Hickory first down. The clock will stop for a moment to move the chains, as Hickory will quickly set on offense with a pass and catch from Henwood to Whitehead down to the 49-yard line.
16 yards here as Whitehead with his second catch here the first half.
2 receivers right, 2 to the left side. Henwood with Wiesen beside him, takes the snap. And he looks, and he sets, and he fires deep over the middle, and it is incomplete, intended for Canone. And in the area was Brees to flash in front, the ball over everybody, incomplete.
Yeah, there's a lot of white and black shirts here in that neighborhood. Dangerous pass here for Henwood, but it will just fall incomplete. Looked like Grove City maybe even had a shot at that.
And Brees was down there, and he kind of turned and backpedaled at that last moment.
Rogers was back there as well as the deep safety.
Yeah, he was behind the play. All right, it is second down and 10 from the Grove City 49. Henwood with a man in motion in front of him. That's Canone going left to right. Henwood takes the snap, rolls to his right, stops, fires, long left, intended for Whitehead. Looks and he made the catch at the 5-yard line and is pulled down inside the 5. It's first and goal, Hickory.
And there's a flag there behind the line of scrimmage, Mark. This might come back. Another big play. No, it's going to be roughing the quarterback, so it will be good. And the Hickory Hornets, a huge play down inside the Grove City 5.
Long pass down to Whitehead from Henwood. They rough the passer, but you'll get a half the distance to the goal on that one. First and goal, Hickory, with 57 seconds to go in the first half.
So 47-yard pass and catch. And then the roughing the passer will, let's wait for the official call. Yeah, it is what it is. Riley Smoot telling us. So it'll be first and goal now. Hickory back inside the McCandless, Ford, Mercer, and Meadville red zone. Ball to 2.
With the penalty, the ball to the 2-yard line. And to the right side.
Henwood.
It'll be Henwood on a keeper, and Henwood pushing the pile and is down to about the half-yard line. So it'll be second and goal. Clock down to 44, and a timeout going to be taken by Hickory to talk things over. So timeout, Hickory will take the break. We've got 42 seconds to go in the half. Second and goal for Hickory. We would come back. Your home for high school football, Sports Radio 96.7.
A community is more than just houses, buildings, and...
All right, Mark Slazak, Bob Greenberg back with you. Hickory second and goal from the 1-yard line of Grove City. Hickory leading 14-0. 42 seconds to go in this first half. Henwood is under center. Two backs behind him, the fullback, Iacino. Turn, handoff. Iacino, the fullback, will go over left guard. He's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Rocco Iacino scores his second touchdown of the night, his fifth against Grove City this year, and Hickory extends their lead to 20-0.
Grove City, boy, a couple opportunities and maybe make it a one-score game before the half. Hickory gets it back and quickly down the field to score again, and Lucas Jones will try to make it 21. On to kick the goal to our right. Krivosh to hold. Snap is back, ball is down, kick is up, and the kick is good. And with just 39 seconds to go in the half, it is now Hickory 21, Grove City nothing. We're back with more in a moment on your home for high school football. This is Sports Radio 96.7.
Honey, oh, wake up. I just had the worst dream.
It's okay. Go back to sleep. It's just a dream.
No, the bathroom vanity was made of old milk crates, and our kitchen cabinets were ugly painted plyboard with no handles. They gave us splinters. It felt so real.
Don't wake up from nightmares like these when you could have the home of your dreams. Warner Homes and Improvements in Mercer have made dreams come true with quality remodeling services, superior customer care, and direct from the manufacturer price savings. From kitchens to bathrooms to decks to roofing and siding, you'll be glad you chose Warner Homes and Improvements. They now have no interest financing available. Visit the Warner Homes and Improvement showroom at 407 South Erie Street in Mercer or call 724-662-4600. Warner's Home and Improvements. Quality you can trust since 1958. Online at warnerconstruction.com.
The second quarter is brought to you by Taylor, Kia, Chevy, and Toyota of Hermitage. Get the ultimate shopping experience and hassle-free credit approval. It's time for Taylor. Online at Drive Taylor.
Jones to kick off a squib. And it's going to be taken by Grove City by Martin. 25-30, 35-40, and he's out to about the 41-yard line, maybe the 42 with 32 seconds to go in this first half. 5 plays, 65 yards was the Hickory touchdown drive. Took just 52 seconds to get there. Big play, Henwood to Whitehead for 47 yards, and then Rocco Iacino with his first rushing touchdown of the year, scoring for a yard out. Jones with a point after, and Hickory with a 21-0 lead.
So Iacino now with 5 touchdowns this year, Mark. All 5 against Grove City.
He has caught the ball, run the ball.
He turned one for interception in the first game. So
run back, yep. Here's Brees in the shotgun, takes the snap, looking, pumps, fires near side. It's a jump ball, and it is nearly intercepted. Henwood had 2 hands on it, but Lutz fighting with him, able to get the ball out of his hands at the last moment.
Yeah, that was Lutz doing looking like a defensive back there, because Henwood would have had that easy pickoff if not for Lutz getting in the way. So it'll be 2nd down and 10. Quick update, Farrell, big first half, and a huge first half for Anthony Stallworth, who has 6 touchdowns in the first half for Farrell.
Here's Priest with an inside handoff, and Hubis up to about the 41-yard line with a short, no, actually looked like no gain on the play. Maybe 3rd down and 10, clock down to 12, and doesn't look like Grove City will run another play. They'll run it down, and that's going to do it for the first half. So let's call it a half. At the half, it is Hickory with a lead of 21-0 over Grove City. We're back with halftime talk when we return, including Lock, Stock, and Barrel halftime scoreboard report. So stay with us at the half. Hickory 21, Grove City nothing. Your home for high school football is Sports Radio 96.7.
of drum majors Abby Weller and Alex Oakes, we proudly present the Grove City Eagle Marching Band.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are to reintroduce our 2020 homecoming court. First up, Miss Megan Bullen and Mr. Owen Amick with the mini escort, Alexandra Badowski. Next, Miss Belle Hughes and Mr. Jacob Sack with the mini escort, William Gearhart. Next, we have Miss Amanda McNabb and Mr. Edwin Dadza with the mini escort, Addie Jones. Next, we have Miss Alexa Nemec and Mr. Matthew Howard with the mini escort, Mavis Montgomery. Finally, we have Miss Gracie Thomas and Mr. Samuel Norris with the mini escort, Declan Thomas. Here to crown your king and queen, the 2019 homecoming king, Brent Strange, and the queen, Kenzie Haggart. We will start with the king. Drumline, can we get a drum roll, please? Your 2020 homecoming king is Matthew Howard. And now for the queen. Drumline. Your 2020 homecoming queen is Belle Hughes. Congratulations to everyone on the GCHS homecoming court. Tonight's event is sponsored by the GCHS Student Council and live streamed by Huvis Auto and Truck Supply. Thank you everyone for being here to celebrate the court with us.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, our 2020 homecoming queen,
Sports injuries slow you down, but the team at Sharon Regional Sports Medicine is dedicated to getting you safely back on the move. Their nationally board and state certified athletic trainers and specially trained PTs and OTs are there to meet your needs. From ACL tears to rotator cuff injuries, shoulder, arm, or ankle.
Henshaw for their efforts in leading student council. Great job, everyone.
Located in Hermitage, Mercer, and Hubbard, Ohio.
Reinhardt's Insurance Agency is proud to honor the Mercer County Male and Female Athletes of the Month. Reinhardt's honors Hickory Golf Standout Mackenzie Gustus as the September Female Athlete of the Month. Reinhardt's Insurance also honors Hickory football star Michael Henwood as the September Male Athlete of the Month. Congratulations to Hickory's Mackenzie Gustus and Michael Henwood as they are the September Reinhardt's Insurance Agency Athletes of the Month. Go to reinhardts.com for more information.
Did you know that Mancino's Driving School can give you your driver's test? That's right. Mancino's Driving School provides an approved Pennsylvania Department of Education certified driving course as well as behind-the-wheel training. Mancino's Driving School offers one-on-one, on-the-road driving lessons 7 days a week with day and evening hours. They use only certified driving instructors that have undergone extensive background investigation. For details or more information on adult training, go online to mancinosdrivingschool.com.
The halftime show is being brought to you by Lock, Stock, and Barrel. Lock, Stock, and Barrel, a full-service deli and PA lottery location in Sharpsville, and proud sponsors of the Lock, Stock, and Barrel play of the game.
We're at the half at Grove City, but an extended halftime with the homecoming ceremonies. Congratulations to King Matthew Howard, Queen Belle Hughes, and Grove City festivities going off here. The band actually making their first performance here during a football game. They were here for an opening game earlier this year, performed pregame like 5 o'clock and did a show for the parents and did their pregame and their halftime and their postgame, and then they were out of here and they were able to get in here today for homecoming and do their show on the field right before they did the Queen and King ceremonies as well.
A couple other scores from around District 10, as we have a little bit of time. Cathedral Prep leading Butler 49-6. Northwestern 13, Cambridge Springs nothing. Conneaut 28, Titusville nothing. Harbor Creek and Hickory in one of the best games of the night. They lead Harbor Creek 27-19 at the half. Fort LaBeouf 55-0 over Fairview. And they actually shortened that game. Oil City 40-0 over Warren. And what else I got here? Meadville 40, Franklin nothing. What are you tapping me for?
Nothing.
Okay.
I have to tell you later. At the half, it is Hickory 21, and Grove City nothing. Teams making their way back on the field. Hickory's out there, and we'll see if the other team makes it out here.
No, Grove City's making it.
The other way, all right.
So we might finally get a normal halftime here.
All right, we'll take a break. We come back. Third quarter action. We return. Hickory 21, Grove City nothing. On your home for high school football. This is Sports Radio 96.7.
Strong work ethic takes pride in a job well done. This is you. But to get an honest day's work, you need a callback. You need a job. Express Employment Professionals can help. We'll connect you to the right company. We're committed to your success and never charge a fee to find you a job. Express knows jobs. Get to know Express.
For more details, go to expresspros.com. That's expresspros.com.
Honey, oh, wake up. I just had the worst dream.
It's okay. Go back to sleep. It's just a dream.
No, the bathroom vanity was made of old milk crates, and our kitchen cabinets were ugly painted plyboard with no handles. They gave us splinters. It felt so real.
Don't wake up from nightmares like these when you could have the home of your dreams. Warner Homes and Improvements in Mercer have made dreams come true with quality remodeling services, superior customer care, and direct from the manufacturer price savings. From kitchens to bathrooms to decks to roofing and siding, you'll be glad you chose Warner Homes and Improvements. They now have no interest financing available. Visit the Warner Homes and Improvement showroom at 407 South Erie Street in Mercer or call 724-662-4600. Warner's Home and Improvements. Quality you can trust since 1958. Online at warnerconstruction.com.
Do you have questions about nursing home costs? Are you concerned the nursing home could take your home, your assets, or leave your loved ones to pay the bill? Don't panic. You have options. Call the law firm of McNichol & Bonner, LLP, located in Grove City. The McNichol & Bonner team of experienced attorneys will provide you with the guidance necessary to save you from losing your valuable assets before or even after you have entered the nursing home. For more details, go to McNicholBonner.com or call 724-458-9550.
This Saturday on Sports Radio 96.7, the 24th ranked Pitt Panthers continue ACC play as they host the North Carolina State Wolfpack at 12 noon at Heinz Field. Join the Pitt Panther Radio Network at 10 a.m. for Countdown to Kickoff. 3-0 Pitt takes on NC State in an ACC showdown this Saturday on Sports Radio 96.7, sportsradio967.com, or on the TuneIn app.
The third quarter is brought to you by Medicine Shop Pharmacies in Hermitage and Greenville. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, caring beyond prescription.
We're back. Mark Slazak with Bob Greenberg. We've got Andy Ryder back at the studio. Hickory here at Grove City and on top at the half, 21-0.
In that first matchup, Hickory, after Grove City had scored late in the first half, Hickory went all the way down the field in the last minute, and Rocco Iacino scored to end of the half to make it 27-7. And Rocco Iacino does it again here tonight. He scores at the late in the first half to put Hickory up 3 touchdowns. So almost another deja vu all over again moment.
Yeah, and you mentioned Iacino, 5 touchdowns this year, all 5 against Grove City, including a couple of more in this one, an 11-yard pass and on a 1-yard run. Hickory also scoring on a 61-yard pass from Michael Henwood to Matt Canone in that first quarter. Jones has added all of the extra points, the freshman Lucas Jones. And Hickory set to kick it off here to start the second half. White uniforms, red numbers, white helmets with red trim. It'll be Anthony Legg set to kick it off. And it will be Lutz and Hubbis, the deepest of 4 returners. As we're ready to get it underway, Grove City in the black uniforms with the gold trim and numbers. And Legg with the kickoff. And it will bounce. Be grabbed by Lutz at the 15-yard line to the 20, 25, and he'll be pulled down just across the 30-yard line.
So Grove City on offense here, trailing 21-0.
Logan Breeze, the quarterback. Curtis Hubbis at a running back spot. We'll also see Anthony Nimick there. Zach Martin as the H-back. Gavin Lutz, Anthony Pereira, John Hake at wideouts. Also look for Rogers there. Nate Wadsworth, Gage Zagonski, Matt Howard, Matt Smyford along the offensive line. Also look for Blair in there along the offensive line, and Cole Hammerman as well as a winger injured in that first half. So 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far.
And Grove City on offense, trying to get something going here.
Hubbis is the back in the set. Motion left to right goes Pereira. And the snap out of the shotgun. Brees, quick throw, right side, slant. Oh, it got dropped. Caught for a moment by Pereira, slanting across the 40. It had some room to run, but could not hang on.
Yeah, that will make Sam Mowry go prematurely gray, because that was a beautifully designed play, and he had his man in stride. It would have been clearly a first down and much more, but instead it'll be 2nd and 10.
So Grove City looks to the sideline, to the play cards, to the coaches. They'll have 3 receivers to the right side, counting that wing on that right side, and Martin. Motion man. For the quarterback, Lutz, fake handoff, looking, firing right side. Pat caught, passes caught on the slide. Pereira's got this catch, and he is short of a first down.
Got about 8, maybe 9.
Work with the 40-yard, and see if they go fast break here.
Need a yard.
And there's a quick handoff, and Hubbis up the middle, and he did not get the first down. He's going to be short of the 40-yard line. It's going to be a 4th down.
Boy, and the middle of that Hickory defense, Beatty, Pritz, and Iacino has really done a really good job of clogging up the middle there, and it'll be 4th down. Now Grove City's going to go for it.
It's a big play here with the 21-0 deficit. 4th down about a yard. Per motions in, option left. Here's the pitch, trying to turn the corner. Hubbis flags on the play. He's got the first down, but let's see the flag.
And I think that might be a holding against Grove City, which will negate a 1st down run.
First down run on a 4th down play. And it is a hold against Grove City. Flag sitting at about the 37-yard line. So this one coming back, and maybe the decision to go for it comes away as well. And it does look that way as the Grove City punt unit is coming on.
Grove City's had a little bit of success, not a lot tonight, offensively when they've tried to go to the outside. And almost 0 success running up the middle here against Hickory, and now on 4th and about 14, looks like Grove City will indeed punt.
So we'll send 1 returner back. Will Hickory and Canone back at about the 40-yard line. Is John Hake going to punt it away, standing near the 15. Takes the snap. He's into it, a low line drive kick that will take a bounce and a big roll, and Cannone will not touch it. It's inside the 30 and mark it at the 28-yard line. So that's where Michael Henwood at the quarterback spot. Clay Wiesen is the back. Matty Cannone, Rocco Iacino, Jackson Pritz, Mamara, and Whitehead the wideouts. Dalton Beatty, Sammy Mancino, Michael Trincasi, Colin Richards, and Joey Fazzone are up front.
Tell you what, not many people talk, when you talk about Hickory, it's always about their offense and their quarterback and the receivers. But this defense, I'll tell you what, when they are on, as they are here tonight, they are a handful, to say the least.
They have just a solid group of skilled players. They only give up 12 points a game defensively. And they posted a shutout last week. Here's a fake handoff. Here's Henwood trying to find some room. Henwood across the 30-yard line, and Henwood going to be pulled down as he approaches the 35. And the keeper left side, they're going to mark him at the 34-yard line. A gain of about 6 on the first down run. Hickory moving left to right, leading 21-0. Just underway here, third quarter, 10-17 to go. Iacino and Pritz both lined up as tight ends to each side, wideouts to each side, Whitehead left and Cannone to the right. Pistol set for Henwood. Claps his hands, then looks to the sideline. Everybody continues to look for 3 different players, actually coaches I should say, on the far side, flashing signals. Henwood with the play clock at 10. Option right, he'll pitch to Wiesen, trying to cut back. 35-yard line and hit there, maybe a yard.
Yeah, Pereira and Huvis, among others there, big hit on Wiesen, maybe a yard.
Third down, 3 to go.
Wiesen, who had a big game in the opening night win in Hermitage, has been kept under control here tonight, just 15 yards on 7 carries.
We're looking at the sideline for, again, the play call. Everybody, linemen, skilled players, quarterback, everybody looking for the play call. Now they'll set. Cannone is wide to the right. He's the only wide out. 3 bunch to the left. Option left goes Henwood trying to turn the corner, and he will run into a brick wall right at that line to gain. Did he get there or not? The far side line judge makes it look like he might have gotten it, and they will move the chains. Henwood just enough, mark him at the 39-yard line for a first down.
Yeah, Huvis and Martin there on the tackle, and just enough. Take a peek at this replay if I can to see. And it was a pretty generous spot, to say the least.
Henwood in a pistol. Receivers wide each side. Quick throw, far side, and it is caught over there by Whitehead. Makes a man miss and gets out near the marker. Be short of the first down, I believe, by about a yard or so, as he's out to about the 48-yard line.
Whitehead, only a junior, went over the 1,000-yard mark receiving last week. And if he stays healthy, he'll have a new quarterback next year, but has a chance. School records 2,100 by Andrew Pritz, so you have a shot.
We'll take a big year.
We'll have a new quarterback, so that'll be the big challenge.
Yeah. Second down and about a yard. Pistol set. Wiesen now right beside Henwood. Takes the handoff, gives some ground. Trying to get outside, right side, can't get the block. He needs it, he's going to go down. Loss on the play as Lutz comes up to make the play.
Yeah, Gavin Lutz is short-handed tackler. Not going to get away from him. And now it'll be 3rd down and 2 now for the Hornets.
And Lutz coming up to make the play. Hickory had a wide out there trying to put a block on him, and Lutz just overpowered the blocker to tackle Wiesen for the loss. It's now 3rd down and 49, their own 49 for the first down. Clock runs with 7:26 to go here in the third quarter. Hickory leads 21-0.
Say hello to our viewers on the Grove City Sports Boosters YouTube page. Jared Henshaw and his gang, we appreciate the invite to be a part of your video broadcast this year.
Jared Henshaw doing everything today. He's running the stream. He's doing all the homecoming stuff. Here's Henwood back to pass. Pressure coming. Fires over the middle. Caught. Shoestring grab made by Iacino. Good for a first down.
Spectacular catch by Rocco Iacino. How did he catch that off his shoelaces?
Mark it down to the 35-yard line on the catch and run. And the Hickory first down to keep the drive alive. Another 3rd down pickup.
17 yards And boy, Rocco Iacino, loving playing against Grove City this year.
Yeah, that ball inches above the ground when he reaches down to make the catch. So at 6'2", he would have been down and get it. First down and 10 for Hickory. Moving left to right, receivers wide to each side. Snap to Henwood, looking to pass. Henwood steps up in the pocket, fires long, left side intended for Whitehead, and he can't get it as the ball drops at about the 2-yard line. Couple Grove City Eagles in coverage.
Led by Logan Brees.
Yep, they had Rogers back there as well.
Henwood now has gone over 1,000 yards passing here in his fourth game of his senior season. So you can keep track of those numbers. Doesn't take a genius to figure that out, or a calculator. And he is closing in. I'll have to do some quick looking here because as I just got reminded, he's got a chance to break the school record tonight for career passing.
Couple receivers left, pistol set. Henwood handoff, Wiesen left side, and Wiesen ducks his head, but gets to that line of scrimmage with no room, and it's going to be 3rd down and 10.
To dig into my archives on iPad to get that update, but needed a pretty good night tonight, which he's having, coupled with his huge game last week.
3rd and 10 for Hickory. 6:04 to go, third quarter. Clock runs. 21-0 Hickory on top. And in no hurry here in this third quarter with the lead. 2 receivers to the right, 2 more left. On 3rd and 10. Henwood takes the snap, and it's a delay. It's a handoff with a draw, and it's read well, and Hubbard's going to pull down the ball carrier, Wiesen, at the 35-yard line. Well read, and again, no gain.
So now it'll be 4th down for the Hornets.
4th and 10.
And call it 10. They will, I'm sure, go for it here.
It's kind of in that no man's land at the 35-yard line of your opponent. Not a lot to be gained necessarily by a punt. So we'll take a shot at it here. 4th down and 10. Need the 25-yard line of Grove City for the first down. 2 receivers right. Henwood barking out signals to Pritz and Iacino on the right. Canone and Whitehead on the left. Now Iacino in motion right to left. And whistles. And did Hickory just let it run? I think they did. Did anybody call time? They called a timeout right before the clock runs out. So we'll take the timeout with 5 minutes to go in the third. Hickory 21 and Grove City nothing. We're back with more in a moment on your home for high school football sports radio 96.7.
Are you worried about your finances? Are you frustrated by your credit score? The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union wants to help you attain a worry-free financial life. Grove City Area Federal Credit Union will review your credit report, go over habits to improve your score,
32,
and even help you restructure your existing loans that might help you save big time. Refresh your credit this fall with a 5-star credit review with the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Visit them online at gcamcu.org. Grove City
5
Area
yards
Federal Credit
passing.
Union.
Oh, past Luke Brennan's school record.
The third quarter
Got it just in time.
I know. I just started thinking about that.
We would have hit that long pass.
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, caring beyond prescription.
All right, Mark Slazak, Bob Greenberg, you were looking through the iPad archives or the whatever you called it there. What did you find?
I found that Michael Henwood has passed Frank Trigiani into second place on the Hickory all-time passing list and needs 5 yards to become the school's all-time leading passer, passing Luke Brennan.
4th and 10 for Hickory right now. Henwood's in the shotgun, 3 receivers bunch to the right. He's back to the pass. He's rolling right. He looks, he fires, and it is tipped, and it is intercepted. It's Lutz with a pick. Lutz running across the field at the 20, ducks his head to the 25, and Grove City comes up with a turnover on 4th down. And the pass in traffic, intercepted off the tip by Gavin Lutz.
Second interception of the night. Lutz and Brees now picked off 2 Henwood passes, his 4th and 5th of the year. And the Grove City defense keeping their team's hopes alive here with still a lot of time left. 4:48 to go in the third. Grove City takes over at their own 27, trailing 21-0.
Grove City back out on offense. Come from the sideline right into the set. Nemec, the running back. He'll be to the right of Logan Brees. 2 receivers near side, 2 more to the far side. Motion man Martin. will come left and then go back right, and Brees looking long. Right side, the pass is in traffic, and the pass is batted down, incomplete. To the far side, intended for Lutz, and Scullin will knock it down in the battle of freshmen. Teammates on an AAU basketball team over there.
I'm sure they know each other very well. I'm sure they're pretty good friends.
Yeah.
And ball just a little bit underthrown, and it'll be 2nd and 10 now for the Eagles.
Keenan Scullin, who got the start today with an injury to Crockett.
Sippy Rock has scored 15-12. Sharon leading Sippy Rock.
2 receivers left, 1 right, handoff up the middle. And the push of the pile.
It was Nemec.
Straight up the gut for Nemec.
And that was Beatty on the tackle.
Mentioned not having a lot of yardage up the middle. That might be their best up the middle of the game of the day. Getting them about 6 yards on the run.
Actually, the Rockets have now taken the lead. They lead Sharon 20-17.
Back to pass. Priest looking on 3rd down. Pump fake, fires over the middle. Caught by Pereira. That's a first down. He's down to the 45-yard line. First down, Grove City.
And that'll be a pickup of 11 yards. First real open space that Pereira's had. And it's a first down for Grove City.
So move the chains. 4:04 to go in the 3rd. Grove City going right to left. Priest in the shotgun. Fake handoff. Pump fake. Pressure coming. Going to get hit and sacked. He's going to be knocked down by Trincasey back at the 40-yard line on the Hickory sack.
And Michael Trincasey with the sack. And Brees looking a couple different ways, but his receivers were covered, and then he got covered. He'll lose officially 6 yards on the play.
It'll be 2nd and 16 from the 39.
2nd and 16 now. Ball back to the 39-yard line. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Motion man across the set. And the handoff on the delay. And up the middle, getting to the front of the sticks, that will be Hubbis. And he's back to that original line.
That was
Nemec.
That was Nemec.
Nemec still out there. So Nemec up the middle.
Game 7 on the play.
They'll make it 3rd down and about 9, which is probably 2 down territory with this score for Grove City as they approach midfield.
Middlesex scores on a 68-yard run by Ian Smith. Reynolds 22, West Middlesex 14. And now we have a Grove City timeout.
So timeout, Grove City will take the break in the action. Back with more in a moment. 2:52 to go in the 3rd. 21-0 Hickory on top. You're home for high school football. Sports Radio 96.7.
Weather cools down. Stop by O'Neill Coffee for... to enjoy at home. Don't forget, you can pre-order on the O'Neill app and pick up curbside next to the post office in West Middlesex or online at o'neillcoffee.com.
The 3rd quarter is brought to you by Medicine Shop Pharmacies in Hermitage and Greenville. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy, caring beyond prescriptions.
Back here, Mark Slazak with Bob Greenberg. Grove City trailing Hickory 21-0, but they have the football. They're at the 47-yard line facing a 3rd down and about 8. And Logan Brees with Lutz in motion. And they will look to throw. The ball's deflected right side and incomplete. He wanted to get it down the field to Pereira on that right side, but the ball knocked away.
And that was Jackson Pritz with the back down.
It'll be 4th down.
And Pritz at 6'4", almost 6'5".
They are running the punt team out there. And we'll see if they decide to kick it away or not. Official time out there for a moment. As the officials sending Rocco Iacino to the sideline. They might have a blood issue.
Trick play, maybe?
I mean, there's always a chance where they're on the field, but they did make a heck of a lot of changes to put the punt team out there. Hickory with 2 returners deep. Whitehead standing in the middle of the field. And the snap to Hake, and he'll kick it away. And Whitehead grabs the line drive at the 22 to the 25 and to the 30, and he's down there with some flags on the play.
Not much return yardage there for Whitehead. We have a flag down here on the near side.
That is Luciano Trezona for the Eagles.
Let's see what that is. So you have the beautiful turf here at Grove City, and I was jokingly complaining to Bob at the break. Last week we had Grove City down in Sharon. Grove City runs this fast break offense at times, and they flip in the running backs, and you've got 27 in Hovis, and you got 28 in Nemec, and they have a similar look to them when they're running the football. Last week at the Sharon field, the grass, Hovis in on some tackles early on. He was all dirty. His white jersey was just soiled from the grass, and Nemec a little bit cleaner in that game, so it was easy for me to call who's who based on whose jersey was cleaner. I got no chance on that tonight, so that's just my lame excuse. That's just my lame excuse.
Wait a minute. Let me get this right here. You're telling me you rather call guys on dirty fields?
Well, it was easier to see because he was dirty.
Okay.
Plus, there was no light in Sharon. It's so dark there, I couldn't tell anyway. That's the only thing I had a chance for. Here's a quick throw left side. It's caught by Whitehead. Whitehead makes the first man miss and the second, and he's close to the first down stick.
And that's it.
That's the record.
As Michael Henwood has just passed Luke Brennan and has become Hickory's all-time leading passer. How about that?
Congratulations to Henwood. He's had a fantastic year, a couple of great years in a row, but this year just piling on the numbers through this first half of the season, over 1,000 yards passing, and the new Hickory record holder for all-time yardage. So second down and 9 here on that completion, Henwood to Whitehead. Hickory with a 21-0 lead, a minute 53 to go here in this third quarter. Receivers are wide to each side. Motion man is Iacino. They'll hand it to him. Iacino gets bobbled up at the line of scrimmage, and there's nowhere to go. He gets thrown back. Well, he gets crushed by Martin in the hole, who will throw him back.
That's a big-time play by Zach Martin.
5'8", 170 in the books. He plays so much bigger than that.
Yeah, he is pound for pound about as tough as you're going to get.
And he's proven it on that one as he fired through the hole and through Iacino for no gain. It'll be third down and a yard. Canone out wide to the near side. Two backs in the set. Here's this handoff, the second man. That's Wiesen trying to cut back. He'll be close to the first down, then gets spun back, stays on his feet, still going back and forth. Looks like he's going to have enough, as it looks like that side judge is going to mark him out near the 33. And if that's where it is, then he'll have the first down by about a yard and move the chains for Hickory, and he does.
So it will be a first down for the Hornets. You can see Grove City's, there were a couple breakdowns here tonight, but overall, defensively, they've done a pretty good job. As good as you could hope up to this point, slowing down Hickory.
That definitely made a difference in the run game. Hickory, who had a lot of success in the run game in matchup number 1, have done their damage almost exclusively through the air today. 35 seconds to go in this third quarter. Whitehead back in the game, wide left. And a fake handoff to Wiesen. Henwood rolling left back to pass, fires over the middle. And Iacino could not pull it in. He reached out with one hand and almost made the one-handed catch at around the 40-yard line, but the ball falls incomplete. And it'll be second down and 10.
I think Rocco dropped anything. I mean, he had an incredible shoestring catch earlier in this game. And that'll be one I'm sure he'll be kicking himself on, because he would have most likely had a first down after catching and running on that one.
Hickory does a nice job of putting Iacino in a lot of different places and then finding him with the football. Got some talented receivers in Canone, Whitehead, at Pritz and Iacino, and the bigger size. They get the tight end type bodies that could play the wide out. They move Iacino pretty much everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, he's
fullback, tight end, wide out.
6'1", 225, great hands. Yeah, he's tough load.
Second and 10. Handoff, Wiesen over the left side, and not a hole there, and he's going to be bounced back again. Howard, the homecoming king, makes the final. Well, the clock didn't go anywhere, still at 24.
The clock is not running. Now it is. So that might be the final play of the third quarter.
Second down and 10.
I don't see any reason why Hickory will run this, so I think that's going to be the end of the third, Mark.
Yeah, looking at the sideline, and yeah, they won't. So we'll call it a quarter. At the end of 3, it is Hickory 21. It is Grove City nothing. We're back with the fourth when we return. You're on for High School Football Sports Radio 96.7.
I'm Karina Deal, and we've been selling cars at Deal Automotive for over 25 years. We work to understand your needs, make you feel comfortable, and that's the core of our success. With dealerships in 5 counties, we're also a proud partner in community events and support local high school sports. We want to be a part of your community. That's who we are. We're Deal Automotive. Our prices bring people in. Our people keep them coming back. When the time is right, check out DealAuto.com and meet our family.
As the weather cools down, stop by O'Neill Coffee for one of their amazing new fall signature drinks. Try the Harvest Moon, a lively combination of pumpkin and maple, or an Autumn Orchard, a refreshing blend of apple, maple, and macadamia nut. Also new this fall at O'Neill Coffee, the pumpkin apple cider and the pumpkin chai milkshake. Grab a bag
Sports
of
Radio
pumpkin
96.7.
spice or Autumn Harvest Coffee to enjoy at home. Don't forget, you can pre-order on the O'Neill app and pick up curbside. Line at o'neillcoffee.com.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Flynn's Tire and
Always going to be a great game when they're in the house.
Win right now.
We're back here. Mark Slazak with Bob Greenberg at Grove City, just starting the fourth quarter. Hickory facing third down at about 8. Michael Henwood, the quarterback, who's just gone over the mark to become the all-time leading passer in high school history at Hickory, passing Luke Brennan moments ago. He's back to pass, looking to the right side, fires into the flat.
Oh!
It is nearly intercepted. Breaking on the ball and making a heck of a play was Gavin Lutz. On the ball intended for Whitehead, the ball incomplete. Nearly the third interception for the Grove City DBs.
Yeah, Gavin Lutz does not play like a freshman, I can tell you that right now.
He's getting better and better every game we see him.
And Henwood passes Frank Trigiani, who was a great quarterback for the Hornets back in the early 90s. And Luke Brennan, who was the recent record holder, had a great career, got hurt in his senior year, would have had a lot more yards for sure.
In the punting situation for Hickory, Beatty to pin a little spinner to the near sideline, takes a great bounce. And Lutz will let it roll, 30, and tap down at the 25-yard line.
So Grove City back on offense, looking to get something on the board here tonight, trailing 21-0.
Grove City opening drive went down to the Hickory 5-yard line before they turned it over on downs. Hickory came back, 95 yards for the touchdown, and they have not looked back. Leading 21-0, scoring all 21 points in that first half. And that scoreless third quarter that just ended. Now, Grove City offense will come from the sideline and set in the formation with Hake and Herrera to the left. Martin tight on that left side. Elvis the back. And back to pass is Brees. And looking and firing. And wanted this pass on a wide receiver screen as Lutz coming across the formation. It's incomplete. As he was running stride for stride with Jackson Pritz, and going to be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Pritz was right over, breathing down his neck on that one. So 2nd and 10 for the Eagles as we're down to 11:41 to go in the game.
Brees in the shotgun. Back to pass. Fires, and it's Martin across the field and makes a catch at the 30 for a short gain and then pounded out of bounds.
And that was a big hit by Pritz.
It was right on the sideline.
They're going to actually call helmet hit here, targeting hit. Yes, I saw the official indicate. As you can see it right now, he's pointing towards his head. So it'll be a 4-yard pickup. And then you're going to tack on 15 yards.
Let's say a hit to the head against the Hornets. Looked like they were asking, is it one that warranted an ejection? The official saying no on that play. And they will move the ball
15-yard penalty.
out to the 44-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 44.
2 receivers left, one to the right, wing to the left side. Logan Brees back to pass, loads up, fires near side, diving catch made by Lutz. He'll bring it in for what looks to be another Grove City first down. They'll mark him at the 45. That is a first down, move the chains.
Boy, he looked just like his brother Logan on that one. What a catch by Gavin Lutz, going down to the ground, low pass, 11 yards, first down for the Eagles.
Here's Brees back to pass on first down. He fire a crossing pattern over the middle, and Pereira makes a diving catch, scoops it just off the turf, and it's another Grove City first down.
And that'll be a pickup of 12 more yards as the Eagles with back-to-back first downs.
And they go on fast break. They're in the set. 2 receivers left. 2 to the right. Priest takes the snap. Hands to Hubbas. Up the middle. Met at the line of scrimmage and push back, though. They'll give him forward progress for a couple of yards.
Met by 55.
Townsend and Mancino in the middle of that for the Hornet defense. And now we have an injured Hornet.
And we'll take a
I look like it's going to be a cramp. Hang on.
We can still take that break.
Okay.
We'll take a 20.
At Deal Automotive for over 25 years. We work to understand your needs, make you feel comfortable, and that's the core of our success. With dealerships in 5 counties, we're also a proud partner in community events and support local high school sports. We want to be a part of your community. That's who we are. We're Deal Automotive. Our prices bring people in, our people keep them coming back. When the time is right, check out dealauto.com and meet our family.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Flynn's Tire and Auto Service. Flynn's will get you in right now.
Back here, Mark Slazak, Bob Greenberg. The injury timeout brought to you by the orthopedic and sports medicine team at Sharon Regional. As Rocco Iacino, who had a cramp, worked on. Remember the first time we saw Hickory Grove City? It was like 87 stoppages in the fourth quarter for cramps.
Yeah, it was opening night. Coach Bill Dungy was not happy. Said his team would be running a lot after that, and looks like it worked because it's the first one we've seen here tonight.
On 2nd down and 8, Priest back to pass, fires right side, pass is intercepted. Cutting in front of the play and making the interception was Matt Canone, and it's Hickory football.
Matty Canone with his second pick of the game, and Matt Canone will give Hickory the ball back on another turnover for the Grove City Eagles.
Grove City turned it over on a Canone interception in the second quarter, his second interception of the game. And Hickory with the football back, leading 21-0, 10:45 to go here in the fourth.
And just read that play perfectly. Read the play, stepped in front of the pass, and the Hickory offense will get the ball with a 21-0 lead with 10:45 to go. I want to remind you we have full post game here from the field. O'Neill Coffee, player of the game, Lock, Stock, and Barrel, play of the game, final scoring, final stats, and then Sharon Regional fifth quarter scoreboard show till 11 o'clock.
Cameron will come in motion. He'll be wide left for Hickory. And the handoff to Wiesen on the right side. Wiesen dashes across the 25. There's a late flag coming in the play as he's down at the 30-yard line, and we'll see what this is.
And it'd be a holding against Hickory, and
a couple linemen with their hands on their head wondering, like, what did we do?
Third time today that it will be blocking a back. Either way, it'll be against Hickory. Third time today, Mark, the Grove City has been, threatening in Hickory territory, but come up empty-handed every time. Actually, it'll be from the spot. So give Wiesen the yards there, then the attack on the penalty backwards.
Canone and Tyjon Cameron coming out wide to the near side. Whitehead on the far side, and with the quarterback. He's in a shotgun with Wiesen on his right hip. Henwood takes the snap, fakes a handoff, fires right side, and Whitehead makes a catch, gets hammered as he grabs it, but it's a reception. It looks to be a Hickory first down.
And he's going to be short, I think. Yes. Moving back. Picked up 12, needed 14.
And give it 2nd down and about a yard.
From the 32.
13 on the pickup.
Good catch in traffic. Combat catch, as Mike Tomlin would call it, by Romarian Whitehead there.
Receiver right, 2 to the left. Tight end left. 2nd and 1. Hand to Wiesen, trying to get outside. Cut back, First down 35, and he's brought down across the 35. Ball came out as he hit the ground. Grove City wants it, but it was on the ground.
And I think there's no beanbag,
Yeah,
so
no fumble.
no fumble. So it'll be a first down for Wiesen.
Wiesen gets the first down for the Hornets. Tackled by Curtis Hubbis on that play.
37-yard line is where they'll mark it. Clock continues to run, 9:21 to go here in the fourth quarter. Hickory holding on to 21-0 lead. Trying to go 4-0 in this double-decker region. Play Ray twice.
And winning tonight would also clinch a share of the region title.
Receivers wide each side, double tight ends. And Henwood back to pass, pressure coming, firing down the right side and on the run. It's a fingertip catch made by Whitehead to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and he's in. Henwood to Whitehead. A wonderful pass and catch and a Hornet touchdown.
63 yards. What a catch by Whitehead. And the Hickory Hornets score again on a spectacular pass and catch and run.
Boy, they did that 61 yards in the first quarter, 63 yards this time. The combination, Whitehead beats two Grove City defenders and scores his first touchdown. That 41-yard one that they did earlier set up a touchdown, a 47-yarder. This time he gets the touchdown, and Lucas Jones on to attempt the extra point. Snap is back, ball is down, kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 8:50 to go here in the fourth quarter, it is Hickory 28. It is Grove City nothing. We're back with more in a moment. Your home for high school football is Sports Radio 96.7.
Before considering investing in a variable annuity, you may want to make sure that you're exhausting the contribution limits of your 401k, IRA, or other qualified retirement plan. In the end, variable annuities are really a value judgment. Call Dave Cashdollar or Tim Cashdollar to evaluate whether a variable annuity is right for you at 724-458-5233. Or stop in at 115 Erie Street, Grove City, PA, 16127. Registered representatives offering securities through Cetera Advisor Networks, LLC, member FINRA SIPC. Dave Cashdollar also offers advisory services through Cetera Advisor Networks, LLC, a registered investment advisor. Cashdollar & Associates, LLC is not a subsidiary nor controlled by Cetera Advisor Networks.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Flynn's Tire and Auto Service. Flynn's will get you in right.
All right, Hickory on the drive, 4 plays, 77 yards, took a minute 55, 63 yards on the pass. Michael Henwood to Romarion Whitehead, and the point after by Jones. Kickoff taken by Hubbis. He's across the 30 and out near the 34-yard line. Jones, the freshman, on the extra point. He has made 4 today, 21 of 23 on the year, plus a field goal, so he has stepped in nicely and continues that tradition of fine Hickory kickers.
Marion Whitehead has quickly compiled some big numbers here tonight. Looking at 7 catches, 173 yards receiving.
Here's Lutz in motion in front of Brees. Hand off to Hubbis, the back, and Pritz there to hit him and knock him down. So maybe a yard.
Got to pick your poison if you're a defense going after this Hickory offense. I mean, try to slow down Henwood, good luck there. And you got Whitehead and Pritz and Canone and Iacino. Wiesen, I mean, there's just a lot of weapons to try to cover, and nobody's been able to do it yet.
Brees option left, and he's going to keep it, and nowhere to go. Back to the line of scrimmage, maybe lost a half a yard at the 35. Think about Hickory. Henwood's had a couple of big running games this year, Bob, and we haven't seen any of those. We've seen him twice against Grove City, and he's been able to throw the ball, but really hasn't had any of the electrifying runs that he's had throughout his career in the games we've seen this year.
That pass, by the way, of 63 yards puts him right at 300 yards passing tonight, which would be his second consecutive 300-yard passing game.
Back to pass. Brees fire slant, and Pereira, did he hold on? He did. Flag comes down late. I think they roughed the passer as well.
Be a 13-yard pickup.
Going to add a rough the passer with it. It's a personal foul on Hickory, roughing the passer. And we'll get the first down. Then Pereira made the juggling catch, sliding around midfield, and we'll add 15 more on top of that. Stopping the clock at 7:41 to go.
So 15 more yards, and Grove City now down to the Hickory 38-yard line. That is 7th flag against Hickory for 80 yards.
Brees, quick throw, slant, and caught by Pereira. But at the 30-yard line, sliding down there. So first down, 8, not in the first down, I should say about 8 on the first down throw. It'll be second down at about 2. 2 receivers right, 1 more left. Snap to Brees, fake handoff, shoulder to hip, throwing down the sidelines, and it is intercepted. Did Whitehead stay in bounds? He did. In traffic, Whitehead picks it off at the 2-yard line. He has made some amazing interceptions and catches tonight in traffic, and Whitehead with the pickoff. Hickory gets the ball back.
Unbelievable. That was just an incredible catch by Whitehead. And not only does he catch it, but he keeps at least 1 foot in bounds. Looked like Pereira had his man beat, but Whitehead comes over and makes the catch at the 2-yard line for another turnover, and the Hornets will get the ball back. My goodness.
The interception at the own 2-yard line. What a catch in traffic. 3 players there. Whitehead somehow got the ball and toe tapped it on the sideline. So Hickory with a couple interceptions from Matty Canone and now 1 from Whitehead. So Hickory come with a tight formation. They'll send out Whitehead wide to the right. Everybody else double tights. Henwood from the 2-yard line, a hard count, and Hickory going to take timeout. All right, timeout on the action. We'll take the break. With the score, 28-0 Hickory on top, 7:08 to go in the 4th. We're back with more in a moment. Your home for high school football, Sports Radio 96.7. Hickory Hornets with the football after the timeout. They're on their own 2-yard line. 98 yards in front of them. Whitehead, the lone receiver, out wide to the right in tight formation for the Hornets. Marion Whitehead picking off the pass to give Hickory the football back. Henwood under center. And he's back to throw. And he's throwing long. Right side, and the pass is in traffic, juggled and out of bounds, nearly caught by Whitehead. Good coverage by Gavin Lutz.
Boy, that's a matchup there. They were looking for a 98-yard pass, and Gavin Lutz would have none of that. That was just a fantastic coverage, stride for stride with Whitehead. It's been a real battle here tonight. Whitehead's had a couple big plays, obviously. Lutz has had also a couple great plays defensively. Been a fun matchup watching these two guys.
Yeah, he was on the island. That was Lutz Island there. There was nobody else over there, and able to knock that away. Henwood under center. Second down and 10 from the 2. Hand off the fullback. Iacino spins out of a tackle, and he's across the 10-yard line, and he'll be close to a first down. It'll be 3rd and short.
I love the creativity with this Hickory offense of getting Iacino in at fullback and getting him some carries.
He got a touchdown run that time. Got the ball in the hole and did a little spin move. Run it out to about the 10-yard line. 3rd down and a couple. And Wood still Under center in a tight formation. Handoff up the middle again. A fullback run for Iacino. And he's out to about the 11. Not quite there for the first down.
No, he
needs a 13. Maybe the 12 will give him.
So it's 4th down and about a yard. What does Hickory do here? They're going to have to punt, I think.
Well, they're going to run Wiesen back out there.
So they're
in 4th down, unless they decide they're going to quick kick here. Henwood's done some kicking, so he could drop back and punt one if they wanted to. Or they'll try to hard count him off, get him to jump off sides. Henwood looks to the sideline. And now he will drop back, take the snap, and he's going to kick it. End over end shorter kick that will go out of bounds, actually hit inbounds and take a Grove City bounce. So Grove City can get the ball around the looks like the 41-yard line. So a quick kick out of the shotgun, just drop back after he couldn't get him to jump offside. Henwood punts it away, and Grove City will have the football at the Hickory 41-yard line with 5:36 to go to try to get on the board.
Again, Whitehead, actually 190 yards receiving, 7 catches, and 1 big touchdown.
He had a 41-yarder to set up, or 47-yarder to set up the Iacino touchdown, and then had the 63-yarder of his own. So between those two plays, what? 110 right there.
He's averaging about 115 yards a game receiving now.
Here's Priest back to pass, rolling right, fires it into the ground, incomplete. As wanted Pereira there on that right side, but Cannone had great coverage. Matt Cannone, a couple of interceptions in this one. He's got a long touchdown catch as well. And there's going to be a hold against the Hornets on this play. So Hickory with the hold.
And that is one negative tonight for Hickory. That's their 8th flag for 90 yards.
So that'll move the chains.
Wilmington beats Greenville 48-6. That's a final. Wilmington goes to 4-0.
Couple receivers left. Motion to the left goes Martin. Now motioning to the right. Pereira, they'll hand it to him, sweeping right, stutter step at the 30, outside to the 30. Maybe the 31.
Yeah,
knocked out of bounds, stops the clock.
Maybe inside the 30, actually.
Can you give him that?
Yeah.
On that sideline, maybe the 29. 5:15 to go in this one, 28-0, Hickory on top. Ball just inside the 30-yard line, a second down and about 9. Martin will motion to the right side. Also motioning right, Pereira, handoff up the middle, Nemec, hit at the 30, but bounces off the tackle, and he's ahead to about the 25 on some hard running up the middle.
Appreciate the great hospitality up here at Grove City. Casey Young, Brendan Smith, all the administrators, everybody helping us out, always showing us like we're very, very welcome here, which we are glad to hear and see. So thank you to the everybody here at Grove City. I'm not sure if we'll be back in the regular season.
2 receivers left, snap to Brees, back to pass on 3rd and about 5. Catch is going to be made, but dropped right away as the receiver is, it is Skellen there to rip him down.
McCready with the catch.
Yeah, so that's his first catch, and he's going to lose yardage on the catch as another big play by Skellen, the freshman.
Hey, he's got a helmet tonight, and he's making the most of it.
2 receivers right, 1 left. It's 4th down now for Grove City. Here's Brees back to pass. Looking, firing, right side, slam pattern. Caught on the 20-yard line on the slide. I think it's Pereira to make the catch. Hickory trying to say that they didn't catch it. And
it's a first down.
They're going to put it down if they give him the catch, and they will. Made a nice sliding catch. Picked that ball up off the turf. First down, Grove City.
Inside the McCandless, Ford, Mercer, and Meadville red zone at the 19. Pereira with 6 second-half receptions.
Not had any spectacular long ones like we saw last week, but he's been productive again. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Snap to Brees. Hand up the middle. It's Nemec. And Nemec to the 16-yard line. Fazone there to make a play defensively.
Also number 56, 56, Joey Fazone.
Joey Fazone there with the tackle.
Second down and about 7. Wilson at the 16-yard line. Snap to Brees. Oh, and a handoff, and then Iacino hit him. The ball is free. They're going to say he was down. Oh, my goodness. Nemec got hit right away. Ball came out as he hit the ground. And Nemec a little slow to get off.
Boy, that was a big-time hit by Rocco Iacino.
Oh, my, yes.
Not sure Nemec really ever saw him. And taking a quick look at this replay.
3rd and 10 from the 25.
Yeah.
The ball did come out as he hit the ground, so good call by the officials.
2 receivers right as Iacino came rocketing through that hole on the right side.
Flag on the far side.
The way they threw it, it looks like it'll be against Grove City, but
no, it's maybe against Hickory sidelines.
Could be.
They weren't very happy. They thought that should have been a fumble. You're going to get unsportsmanlike conduct against Hickory.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against...
And not a warning or anything, a straight-out penalty over there.
So it'll be, if it's half the distance, it will go down, well, where are they at, the 19, where are they at, the 20, should be close to a first down here.
There's still some jawing going on over there because you see the official a couple times still abruptly turn his head and point back at some hollering from the bench.
3rd and very short here for Grove City.
And they will fake a handoff to Huvis. Brees rolling right. Fires a pass through the hands of Martin, incomplete. And it'll be 4th down and about a yard.
Zach, I think, actually knocked over his brother Clayton.
So it'll be 4th down now. Grove City, which could be their last best attempt to try to score points here tonight. 4th and 1 at the Hickory 10. Is it?
4th down and short. And whistles.
Hickory will call a timeout. They had wholesale substitutions here.
And Grove City was the line of scrimmage. It would have been like 14 guys on the field. We'll take a break with 2:41 to go. Big 4th and 1 for Grove City trying to get on the board here late. 28-0 Hickory on top. More in a moment on your home for high school football, Sports Radio 96.7.
Route 68 in Butler. The 4th quarter is brought to you by Flynn's Tire and Auto Service. Flynn's will get you in.
Right, got a 4th down and 1 for Grove City. Hickory on top, 28-0. Grove City with the football. Trying to pick up the first down here. Ball sitting at the 10-yard line. 2 receivers left. Lutz out wide to the right. Brees in the shotgun with Huvis on his right.
Is there another whistle?
Officials.
Offsides on the Hornets.
Hickory lined off sides.
It's a 5-yard penalty.
Well, the moment you're offsides in high school, it's dead right there. So even if you just step into the neutral zone for a moment.
So first down now for 1st and goal for Grove City down to the Hickory 5.
Brees has Martin in motion. Brees, option left, finds a hole, dives in, and he's got the touchdown on the left side. Logan Brees from 5 yards out, and Grove City is on the board.
So Grove City scores on a 5-yard run by Logan Brees with 2:36 to go in the game to cut it to 28-6.
Brees with the 5-yard run. And Brees to hold with attempt to the right for Hake. Snap is back, ball is down, kick is up, and that kick is good. With 2 minutes and 36 seconds to go in the fourth, it is Hickory on top of Grove City. Hickory 28, Grove City 7. We're back with more in a moment. Your home for high school football is Sports Radio 96.7.
Sports Medicine is dedicated to getting you safely back on the move. Their nationally board and state certified athletic trainers and specially trained PTs and OTs are there to meet your needs. From ACL tears to rotator cuff injuries, shoulder, arm, or ankle pain, and more, the team works closely with you to reduce pain, speed healing, and prevent re-injury. Visit Sharon Regional Sports Medicine, conveniently located in Hermitage, Mercer, and Hubbard, Ohio.
If you have teens in the house, you know how it is. They're usually better at tweeting, texting, and can make a smartphone sing. But when it comes to saving money, then it's a different story. By teaching the value of saving money, you might just turn your teen from a spender into a saver. Mercer County State Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC. Visit us online at mcsbank.com.
The fourth quarter. To you by Flynn's Tire and Auto Service. Flynn's will get you in right now.
2:36 to go in this one. The Grove City touchdown drive, 9 plays, 42 yards. Logan Brees with a 5-yard run. Point after for John Hake and Grove City on the board, trailing 28-7. Short kickoff. It will bounce and finally be grabbed by Canone. Canone across the field to the 25-yard line. And he'll just go down there.
Hickory next week, homecoming, as the Sharon Tigers come to town. Grove City will head, actually Sippy Rock, I think, believes comes here, I think. No, it's down there, okay, it's at Sippy Rock. Hard to keep track with this home and away series here. But, so Grove City goes to Sippy Rock next Friday night.
Clock guy knows, he knows I'm off next week. I'm not coming. 2:30 to go in this one. Hickory was still the first team offense coming out here. Double tight end set. And the fake handoff. Henwood rolls right, fires down the field, and it's incomplete far side as Whitehead tried to make a diving play at about the 38 and couldn't get it. That'll stop the clock.
Hickory trying to get the ball back to Marion Whitehead last couple drives.
What would you say, 190, 190 something he had in his total? Maybe they're trying to get him at 200.
That could be.
This was fantasy football, and he was your guy. You'd be rooting hard for that. Here's Canone out wide to the left, Whitehead wide to the right. Got 2 sidecars for Henwood. Iacino on the right, Wiesen on the left. And a handoff to Iacino, trying to bounce it outside, 20-25, and dives out near the 29-yard line. And Iacino,
oh boy,
slow to get up. And he is up. Had some cramp issues earlier. And he'll make his way back to the huddle, up under his own power. And he'll come out of the game for a moment to be replaced by Tyjon Cameron.
So 3rd down and about 7 here. We're down to 1:40 running clock to go. Hickory's on their way to a 4-0 start and a share of the region title here in 2020. They have to win next week at home to clinch the outright region title.
2 receivers on the right side to left. Shotgun for Henwood, takes the snap. Hands right side to Wiesen. Wiesen weaves through to the 35. He's got a first down as he dives across the 35 out to about the 36-yard line, near to the 37, and
that'll probably do it.
It's a big one there for Wiesen. And he limps off, Bob.
Oh boy.
37-yarder.
He runs off the field limping.
Yeah. He'll be replaced by Ty Holland. He'll come in as the back. He's standing on the sideline. He's not getting any treatment, so I think he'll be all right. Two receivers left, one right. Henwood will hand to Holland on his first carry, and Holland will work his way up near the 39-yard line. Team starting to make some substitutions here on the Grove City defensive side. Trey Resner here, cornerback now near side.
We'd like to thank everyone for coming out tonight.
Clock runs down to 13 seconds, down to 12. I don't think Hickory has to run another one. And they're starting to shake hands, and Riley Smooth picks up the football, and we're done. Final score in this one. Hickory Hornets take a share of the Region 3 title here at Grove City tonight. Final Hickory 28, Grove City 7.
Okay.
The Whitehead, 9 for how many?
7 for 190.
7 for 190.
And we're on this now. I went off of that.
So just right here.